Now, hello! We are live. Welcome. Is this episode 6 or 7?
I think it's
This
8,
is 7.
isn't it? 7?
We can
It's
count
7.
on this.
Oh, yeah, this is 7 because 5's
Right.
uploaded and you need to upload 6.
That makes sense.
I like that that's the metric by which we know things.
Alright. Welcome to episode 7, apparently, of this Cottages Cerberus actual play. I am Chris Pellick, the cozy master and game designer of this, and holy shit, this game is funded. This game, it was gonna be real, but it's really gonna be real, guys. I am psyched. We've been working a bit closer with the editor over the few days. Some really cool shit coming down the pipeline. But today we're going to hop in with my good buddies Jim, Justin, Cassidy, and Bella. And we're going to just continue this little story. But first, we're gonna have a little icebreaker. And where the fuck did I put the icebreaker?
Gone forever.
There's a lot going on. It's okay.
No, see, I had it and then I scrolled.
Ah.
Too real. I relate to
Icebreaker.
that.
Do you or do you not want to get murdered by a train this week?
The answer is
How
obviously
much
yes.
do you hate trains?
I am ready to just be boxed by a train.
How much does your...
You or the character?
Both.
Yes.
How
So
mu-
on
Yes, you can continue.
no, go ahead.
No, you first. I'm good with
I said-
distractions.
On Monday, when leading up to this, I always, especially if I think Nix is gonna do something, I will practice certain ways he would attack a situation or different ways to explain his spells. So I get into a Nix mindset very early on Mondays.
That's
Excellent.
awesome.
Alright. Icebreaker. How much does your character care about fitting in and what other people thinks about them? How much, what do they do to influence either way? Wow!
Oh my god!
the
that is such a
collective-
rough
God
answer.
damn.
Their collective groan, throwing their heads back, so glorious.
Because there's two answers. There's the cool answer, then the actual answer.
Actual answers only.
Who wants to go first?
The heavy pause that fell over the group.
If no one answers, we have to start the game eventually, yeah? If we just go on strike, hey.
Unionize against Chris.
Unionize against Chris.
All right. For Chris, because I have mad love for him, I will go ahead and start.
Aw.
Boo, Cat.
Boo.
Boo!
This is
Boo! Falls under the pressure. Boo!
Way to be a scab.
right. Okay. As Nyx, he loves the idea of being the loner and not needing anybody, but that is a complete lie. He wants to fit in with his crowd. So the people he is that he adventures with, so the people in this cottage, he wants to have something with each of them where they feel comfortable around them, they feel like they're seen, and that they have a friend or some kind of relationship with him, and that's really, 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 really important to him. He's not a lone wolf as much as he would like to pretend he is, and his heroics only go as far as the people who stand next to him.
How do I follow that up?
I know, that was beautifully worded.
Yeah.
Shit.
I will also say that with nothing but just love and affection in my heart for Nyx as a character, I think if you said to Leda, yeah, Nyx thinks of himself as a lone wolf, she would laugh.
Yeah, no.
I
I'm
think
such
that's
a badass lone
appropriate.
wolf.
I think that's an appropriate
That-
answer if anyone ever says that.
I think Nix reads comics and like, man, I wish I was that samurai guy.
Oh, buddy.
Fantasy Batman over here, like.
Fantasy Batman.
I was
Batman, but
thinking
he's
the
like-
same thing. Jess was going to say it much less funny, Bella.
My bad.
No, we
This is
appreciate
why we
it.
need to unionize, guys. We need to appreciate our own talents.
We don't need a CM anymore. We are the CM.
I am the CM now. No. Please no, that scares me.
Could do it, I believe.
Thank you. Okay, I can go if no one else wants to. Okay. So I think for a very long time, Sage was okay. I'm gonna take you guys on a journey here. Okay. You ever watch Steven Universe?
Girl,
You know
yes.
Pearl? You know
Yes.
Pearl
This
from Steven
This
Universe.
Yeah.
Wait, which character? I'm sorry.
Pearl.
She
Oh.
does
It's
it
like-
for her.
That yeah, it's that level of perfectionism and like rigidity and needing to fit in with not only what her friends at the time wanted her to be, but there was also a level of like having to be the absolute best at everything, even if it was at the sake of her own identity and happiness, because she very much perceived it as holding her family together and like home life together. And I think as she's gotten older and kind of tried to let go of a lot of that, it manifests more in being the best friend as possible. So like making breakfast every morning, trying to be there for everyone else, but balancing it with having her own hobbies, and trying to prioritize her own relationships. And is that working out for her? We'll never know. You'll have to find out.
That
But yeah, I think that's about where she's at right now.
that was fucking beautiful. Oh, I love the analogy. Takes a
That was
and take a extra cozy coin, and also is this Cottages and Cerberus or teacups and therapy? I don't fucking know.
Thanks.
I would play a
Um,
TTRPG called Teacups and Therapy.
Don't
It'll
tip
be
me. I have
the
too many
sister-
things on my list. Too.
He has like 17. Don't give him ideas.
It'll be the sister game to Cottages and Cerberus. Like,
Oh, that would
the
actually be a
DLC. You can add it on.
that would be a great expansion. Actually, fuck.
Hit me
All right.
up. I can make a sheet.
all right, Jammer Cassidy. You're next.
Okay. So the thing about Leda, does she care about what other people think of her all of the time? Yes. Does she want acceptance from others? Yes. Has she given up on getting that? Also, yes. She's just like, well, that's never gonna happen, so I just won't worry about it.
Has she ever made the effort?
Oh, she for sure tried. She tried very hard.
How long ago did she just stop? Like, fuck this. Yeah, hard questions.
No, because these are things I think about, but I'm like,
How much do you want to
This-
say?
This latest
feel
timeline
like-
must be crazy for Leda.
huh?
I said this latest timeline must be crazy for Leda.
Listen, she lives with people who like her. That's crazy. I feel like at some point during fantasy college, she was kind of just like, well, you know, I've spent many a year trying very, very hard be a thing that I think people want me to be and trying to be more like maybe other people in my family, and sure hasn't worked. Sure hasn't worked.
Girl.
Sage and Leda need to talk at some point. They both got family stuff.
Yeah, Have we had a scene, just you and me? I
We
don't know that we
haven't, and
have.
I keep trying to figure out how to make one happen.
We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
We'll get it together.
Excellent.
Ice spoons.
All right, so first of all, some advice to anyone that's listening. Don't make a character that's so close to you because these icebreakers will realize how much trauma you actually have. All right.
You.
So first of all, Chris, this is the second time you attacked me personally with these icebreakers.
Only the second time? I am off my game.
That's a challenge. Let's go. So Spoons tries so desperately to fit in. He is afraid of being alone, if this isn't obvious, that he is also fear of missing out, that he will do anything to fit in with a group of people because he knows what it's like to be bullied to the point of, in this case, death.
Oof.
What?
Cozy cottage core, everyone.
That's why I wanted to preface it with don't make characters that are close to you. You'll realize you have some trauma that you need to work out.
Normal cottage with normal problems.
Yeah.
Like a train bug.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, some shit happened last week, but the thing that's most pressing right now is you guys
Elizabeth.
Is what?
Elizabeth.
Yeah, some shit happened last week, as I said. The most important thing is Leta set up her little walkie-talkies book things, and they sent them to, Sage's little buddy. That's her gal pal, if you
Buddy.
will.
History will remember them forever as friends, as very close roommates.
Pen pals even, if you may.
Yeah, yeah.
We call that
Confidants, if you will.
Oh. Which is...
we call it extreme platonic.
Soul friends.
Soul friends, yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Soul train.
Oh, god damn it.
And this is relevant because our good buddy Sage got a message from Syra saying she's almost there. Few minutes later, yeah, the train stopped and a monster is on the way to collide with the train. I'm going to level with you. So this is it's a single car train. It has a thick carapace, a exoskeleton of bluish chitin. It has a giant horn at the front, and it has this bright
Chris,
yellow.
I think we're frozen.
No.
Alright.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, we're still moving on my. I have.
Yeah.
It was just my internet. My bad.
Yeah. Love
Sorry.
it. No, I appreciate it. It also has a yellow signal light, and it's going choo choo, and it's gonna collide with the train. You got a bit. I'm gonna tell you, you can't fight it on the tracks. You have to. It will be too fast for you to actually deal damage to it. You have to figure out how do you want to derail this insect monster.
Chris, I have a question for you about a mechanic specifically.
I have an answer for you.
Can Shell of Pacifism be used on an object like a train full of innocent people?
No. It can be used on a person-sized object.
Are you sure?
I wrote the damn thing, yes.
Do you want to rewrite that rule really quick?
Definitely not.
Did you expect me to do that?
No, because I was always going to say no to it, so...
I am just the absolute power move of looking at a person who made the game and being like, "Are
Yeah.
you sure? Are you sure that's how that rule works?"
Just change
you would
it.
be surprised at how many people actually do that.
No, I will never disrespect the hustle. I'm just amused. I will never knock a hustle in my life.
Nah, Jim got to try. He was never gonna
In my
succeed.
defense, I come up with crazy ideas no matter what system, ask Chris, and always get turned down. So it's
You-
kind of what I do.
You know that's bullshit.
He's a no but GM. Everybody, CM. Just kidding.
Crazy? I
Just-
was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room with rats. Rats
Oh
made me
no,
crazy.
not this.
Crazy. I'm done. I just had to. I'm done.
Well, let's derail a train.
Anyway, about the train, Chris.
Yeah.
I do actually have a thought. Was it like, if just to buy us more time to figure out a plan, would I be able to like web up the tracks to slow the train down?
Yeah, I would 100% that make that a target number 5 alchemy check.
I just realized I don't have my fucking dice with me.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I have to grab them. Someone else do a cool thing.
Chris. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go first.
Are the laws of physics still apply in your game?
Yes, Jim.
So you're telling me I can't melt the metal of the train tracks with Raging Inferno?
No. Mechanically, Raging Inferno is just a quick blast of fire. Doing any shit with fire is the fire control power.
Target 5 alchemy check, you said?
Yes.
Well, there's a 6 in there.
Do you want to spin that spoon?
Yeah, I would like to buy us at least some time to figure something out. Well, I'm just remembering a thing that you said about this monster, Chris. Leda has 11, starts with 11 spoons. It's fine, I'll do it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I would never taunt you with one out of context spoiler about the match day.
Oh.
So yeah, Leda's gonna try and just get some webbing over the track, just if not to stop the thing, which would be nice, but I'm assuming I can't do with how poorly I rolled, just to slow it down.
If you rolled really good, I might have allowed it, but no.
Yeah, I figured.
Can I use Healing Wave to try and push it off the tracks? Like, if this is the track and the train's on the track and the water comes that way, can I try and topple it off?
Yeah, I'm gonna make that target number 6 alchemy check there.
Chris, what if, while I see the wave, I use my new ability of water control to make it a little more stronger, a little more faster, a little more powerful?
I actually have something I can help Sage with.
Okay.
This is a spell I took last time we leveled up that I haven't got to use yet.
Yeah.
I cast Mana Surge on you. So
What is that?
Mana Surge overcharges your magical energy, allowing their alchemy to be stronger than ever. This ally deals an extra point of damage with spell attacks, so you'll hit it harder.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Lita. Yeah, Kat, you're raising your hand so nicely.
I would, because you can only do Healing Wave once per day, right, Sage?
Section, I think.
Don't worry about it.
So I would hesitate to use one sort of healing thing.
I'm not hesitating. If it tells you anything, I'm not hesitating to use it.
Interesting. Continue.
That's don't. Okay.
No,
We're
continue as in go ahead and do your very cool thing
Okay.
then. My concern is assuaged, or whatever the word is.
Yeah, you nailed it.
So I'm going to say, make that target number with that mana sage. We'll lower the target number to 5, and then spoons make a alchemy check target number 2 first to see if you help a friend.
I did not super succeed, but I succeeded.
Okay, so take an extra bonus dice on this roll, Sage.
Okay.
And so it's alchemy +1 versus T and 5.
Okay. I got 2 6s and a 1.
Two,
Here they
six.
are. With a little cat. And I'd like to use a spoon to have that succeed if I can.
You 100% can.
Thank you.
And yeah, with all of that, it goes chugga chugga chugga. The wheels kind of get stuck on the web. It has to like use its little legs to crawl past it. I'm slowing down a bit, and then whoosh, this wave of water, this powered by holy energy, healing energy, smashes down, and the train flies off the rails and into you guys. And now we are into combat. It is not happy. This is a monster of instinct. Its instinct is to eat things made out of metal and ride on the tracks. That is what it was born to do, and you stops that.
Is it? Quick question before it goes to its first opening barrage. Is it wet?
Yes.
Yes. So it's now it's immune to electricity also, and later you can gain back the spoon that you just lost because technically healing wave has
hell
been.
yeah.
So
That's mechanic laugh, not a other laugh, by the way, because I know what Nix is going to do.
Wait, so it's immune to electricity?
not immune, it's weak to electricity. My bad.
All right, cool.
We'll see if it survives that. I mean, well, no, we'll see if you survive that long.
It has 2 points of damage taken as well. 1 from healing wave and 1 from the cool thing Nyx did. And then I'm done.
That's all right. Let me Oh, that might be a bit too strong. Okay, it definitely took a point of damage.
Perfect.
And then we're going to start with its rail rampage. As for a half second, train tracks made out of ethereal energy is like laid out in front of you guys, and then it charges out all of you. Each of you are going to lose 4 spoons and make me a target number 5 muscle check.
4. Oh no.
This is ridiculous.
All right, so we're gonna go down to 1 dice. Roll.
I got 5.
You said 5. What was the target number for muscle? 5?
5.
Come on.
I got a 5 and a 4.
Are you gonna spin the spoon?
Remind me how much damage it just did.
4.
Oh,
Interesting.
And the thing, I will tell you, the thing that you're trying, the check is not for additional damage.
I'm not spinning a spoon to make it like a full success.
As funny as it would be to succeed on this muscle check, because I know some of y'all will fail.
Oh, I failed.
See, as funny as it would be, I'm gonna save the spoons for now.
I will use the spoon, Chris.
Okay. Ironic. Later, Nyx Sage, the train collides at you with such brutal force. You find yourself flying outside the scene. You're going to have to use the next action to your action to get back to the scene.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
What if you're slippery and you're immune to being grabbed? Can I slip? Can I?
You know what? Yes, I think that's 100% appropriate.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're swift.
And not do that. Thank you.
Incredible.
And then I'm going to introduce you to the gimmick of this monster.
Is it being a train not the gimmick, you motherfucker?
The mechanical gimmick is it has to get back to the rail. So it's going to use as soon as it gets when it gets up to 10, everything's over for y'all.
10 moves, or you're rolling each time?
I got it on the stream. I brought up a little table.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
word. Let me
Love
look.
a visual.
Oh, I see. I'm dumb.
You are not. I didn't
No,
tell you
you
to
are not.
look.
No, you. No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
And so it's going to just use its crawl ability to move up 2 spaces for its action. Lita and Nyx, you guys I assume will continue forward to get back to the fight.
Just describe the terrain around the
Gra-
tracks to me.
grassy, meadowish.
Are there like any trees, anything vaguely structure-esque?
There's some trees. Are you trying to Spider-Man your way over?
I was gonna say, can I do a web and fucking swing back into the scene?
Here's what I'll do. If you make a target number 5 alchemy check, you can get back and still have your action.
Snazzy. What is the out of curiosity? What is the target number 5 to just get do it and my action? Is there another lower target number to just get back by doing that?
Yeah, you can just get back by doing that. This is to get back in time to still have your action.
Ooh, nice.
So even if you fail, you will still be back next round.
Nice. If I super succeed, can I grab Nyx and swing us both back?
Yes, you can.
Hell
my God,
yes.
yes. Super
Well, it's
secret,
not a
come on.
super success.
But it
Mhm.
is a success without spoons.
It is not a success without spoons. There is 6, 4, 2, 1.
Ooh, are you going to spin the spoon then?
I think I'll just get back into the scene.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run.
Okay. Cool, so you are not going to spin the spoon, so you won't have your action. Sage and Spoons, you are up. What would you guys like to do?
I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
So on this image, there is 2 lovely windows on the side of it. What is inside said windows? Can I see what's inside said windows? It looks yellow.
I will tell
Is
you,
it a compartment area?
it's basically its stomach, one of its stomach. It actually has multiple stomachs, and this stomach is a furnace.
My brain instantly went to like those images that people do of like X-rays of the cars from Cars.
Accurate.
Just fully organs in a car.
Sage, do you have something you wanted to do?
No, I was just having my hand up, thinking. And so go ahead.
Well, Chris took away my cool thing because he...
Okay. Hey, Chris. As I'm looking at things, Form Changer is -1 spoon, and it looks like an action. If I were to change forms and go in the path of the train, not touch it, not do anything, could that all be lumped into one action, or is it change the form and stay right there?
Yeah, no, you can move, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Then I'd like to use Form Changer. So it's -1 spoon.
Okay.
And you guys see a 6'7", you don't know, fantasy height, 6'7"-ish man. He is very ripped. He has a scar going right over his eyes here. He's carrying a viola on his back. And you hear him kind of go, and go and run in front of the train.
Perfect.
Interesting.
Thank you.
So wait, we just see where Sage was standing. Now a big mist.
It's a green mist kind of thing that just because I don't have the energy to
I feel
like
that.
improv a whole like transformation scene like Magical Girl style. It's just Sage, mist, and then this dude, and he runs in front of the tracks.
We'll get that Sailor Moon transformation one day.
One day.
Sailor Moon transformation into just a very tall, jacked dude.
Dude,
Think like a lumberjack with
Yeah.
a viola.
awesome.
Incredible, no
Thanks.
notes.
Thank you.
Chris, I do have a question about this train also.
I have an answer.
Does the light look like its eye, or does the thing below it look like its eye?
Yes.
All right, well, I'm gonna teleport and make a slash at the big eye.
Okay. You know what?
What?
I'll
I'm gonna make a hex strike too, by the way. I should've
change that target number to I'm gonna increase it to 6.
God.
All right, Dice God, I need you to succeed right here. And I'm gonna use a cozy coin. I'm using a spoon. I got 2 6s.
Okay. Would you like
I
to
used the spoon.
deal damage or take out the eye, which will disable one of its 2 closers?
Disable one of its 2 closers.
Okay.
Would the hex strike still go off or no?
Yes, hex will still go off.
Okay. Then yes, I would like to choose that option.
So you disabled the signal like gleam closer ability. Good job.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Who has the least amount of spoons?
Me.
Always the question.
I have 5.
I have 7.
I have
Me.
10.
It's always been me. 4.
How did you were spending spoons like
I, have a lot of them or something.
the track trample closes goes off. It will move 1 space forward and then deals you 2 spoons of damage.
Both of us?
Nope, just 2
Okay.
Me.
spoons.
Okay.
Then, top of the round. Oh, what do I want to do? Yeah, you know what? You mentioned that you took a extra spoon later.
Sure did, Chief. Sure did.
It is going to use its Horn Gore attack and deal 1 spoon of damage to you, and then it will choose to disable its crawl closer for this round for reasons.
Reasons. Just girly
reasons.
pup things.
Yeah, just train reasons.
It's a train thing you wouldn't understand.
Ooh.
The floor
Is
is now yours.
Is it still wet?
Yes, it is.
Awesome. Nyx will open his spell book. Purple shadow will start pouring out of it with electricity that is building, and it'll build around his arm. He'll put his hand up and shoot purple electricity at the train. I'm going to use Zap.
Okay. Make me. Hex is still up for a round, Jim.
Yes.
Make me a target number. Oh shit! Make me a target number 2 alchemy check.
4, 5, 5, 6.
Super success.
Super success. So that's going to be 4, 5, 5, 6. So that's going to be 1 base damage, 1 from zap, 1 from electricity weakness, and 1 from super success. So 4 damage. I will tell you, it seems like not all of the damage went through.
Doesn't feel right. I don't think electricity works on this. And yeah, that's my turn.
Interesting. Can I do a roll to see if it was the electricity that was the problem, or if there was some other reason that it wasn't taking as much damage?
Target number 4, alchemy check.
Alchemy? Okay.
Oh, no, lower is better.
I was about to say. I mean, I'll do alchemy. I have more dice for it, but... Lore... Target number 4, you said?
Yeah.
653.
Do you spin the spoon?
Well... You know what? Yeah, this is useful information.
Okay. I'm gonna give you 2 pieces of information. Because I'm feeling nice.
Ooh.
I'd love to hear it.
Only to Leda, not to everyone else.
I'll share information.
Metal carapace. The crawler has protection 1. It's at the beginning of a turn, it can, as a free action, shed its exoskeleton. Essentially, doing so will increase how quickly it moves, but it will lose protection, and some other abilities do different things based off if the skin is shedded or not. Bonus one. It has an ability called Steam Jar Sage. This ability can only be used if on the previous round the crawler used its Horn Gore attack and chose to disable Crawl. The crawler targets the same creature as last round and bites them for 5 damage.
Fun things to learn after you spend a spoon. And are now at 5 health.
That's it?
Oh, yeah. Great. Cool. I think... Lady hears Nick say that thing about the electricity. And it's like she sees it. She sees this thing kind of gearing up towards her. And I think it's just like she's like looking it up and down, and it's kind of just like the thing of like the just like fucking equations zooming, just like looking at it like in her head. And then she's like, I don't think that's the problem. I think the shell is like an armor. And she'll convey that information, but not the fact that this thing is probably about to hit her very hard.
Okay. Who would like to go next?
Bella, I have a question for you.
Yes.
This fancy little violin man.
Viola.
Viola, I apologize.
You're good.
I feel like it is fair to assume that, like the young girl we found at our cottage recently, perhaps his attack skill set is more muscle-based?
Yes.
Cool. So I'm going to use Vine Whip, and I'm going to have the effect be cracked. Because Spoons and I can both do Hex, but I'm the only one who can do Crack, and then that'll make it more vulnerable to muscle-based attacks and alchemy-based attacks. Like,
Perfect.
Hexed is alchemy, Cracked is muscle.
Good. This is good.
That's correct, Chris, right? I'm not totally misremembering that?
1,000% correct.
Hell yeah. Alright, let me double check. Weapon attack using alchemy instead of muscle. Alright.
So this is an alchemy attack, but it targets hide, correct?
Hide, yeah.
Target number's gonna be 5.
Awesome. That is 6631. And I'm going down either way. I'll use a spoon.
No.
You
No.
do?
Don't do it.
Guys, if I'm getting knocked out either way, I might as well do a cool, useful thing.
Oh,
Well, losing all your spoons doesn't knock you out. It just
real.
makes it hard.
Metaphorically knocked out.
Metaphorically, yes.
Okay.
Emotionally knocked out.
Sweet. So you're going to you're going to apply the cracked condition to it. That is just 1 damage there, right?
I believe that is just 1 damage.
So
Yes.
it doesn't seem like damage goes through. But the crack does. You might even actually see cracks in the exoskeleton.
Yeah.
I have an idea, unless you want to go next, Spoons.
No, go for it.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure something out.
Okay. Chris, what type of monster would you say this train monster is?
Bug robot.
Bug robot?
Yeah,
So
that's
if
bug
I-
camera robot.
So
A Beetleborg.
if I were to use Hunter of Monsters specifically towards bug monsters, and then at some other point use it specifically towards robot monsters.
It's not gonna stack.
Could Okay, but I could use it for one
Yeah.
of the, like, it would be applicable. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So, I would like to use Manifest Weapon, which is once per session, magical weapon appears above the foe, targets hide instead of resist, and it's plus 1 point of damage. Plus, I'm going to add Slayer of Monsters, which adds an additional damage to that. And I'm gonna apply Hunter of Monsters to that, which is plus 3 dice.
Okay.
So if this was a muscle attack, I have 4 plus 3.
They're gonna hit hard.
Oh no, no, yeah, plus 3, yes. So I have a little role playing thing that's gonna happen with this. So I'm gonna roll first to see if this actually works.
Target number 4.
Okay. 5, 4, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 2. So that's shit. That's only 3 successes.
Which is
No.
enough to
Is
succeed.
it?
That's enough to succeed without spending a spoon. That's exact.
Okay. Then I'll do that. And I would like for him to pull out the viola, instead of using the bow to kind of pluck the tune of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, like really slow and dramatic like. And as he hits the last note of that first little verse, a massive, let's just say 8,
Excuse me.
bless you, 8-foot long viola bow is going to come out of the sky, pointing downwards, and just right in the middle of the train.
Oh, that is so fucking cool.
That is so
Yeah.
awesome.
And I'd like
Amazing.
to argue that because his vibe is artsy, and that was his art, that I could also maybe regain the spoon it took for me to change
Oh.
forms.
Oh, that's gonna be a good argument, at least for Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, thank you. That's all. And so hypothetically, that would do 2 points of damage because it's not like a super success or anything.
It definitely does a point of damage.
Okay.
Well, no, you got +1/+1, right? So yeah,
Yes.
2
Yes.
points.
Oh, word.
Chris, I have a question for you.
I have an answer, Jim.
So, this water that pushed him off the rails, that is very... There's got to be a lot of water around, right?
Yes.
Still?
Yeah.
Okay, that's future Jim question. I just wanted to ask it now. What do I do?
Nothing.
I don't want to do that, Chris.
Hit
Why
hit that
not?
thing Hit that thing with your sword.
Oh shit! Leda didn't say she was gonna get hit. Damn it! I'm gonna
Oh
cast
fuck,
Shadow
you
of
have that
Axes
thing.
and-
I forgot you had that thing.
No, I'm gonna be the hero that we all need because of holding out for a hero, and I'm just gonna cast Raging Inferno, but kind of at its horn,
Okay.
not anywhere near its combustible components of his stomach, because I'm sure if I did that, it would supercharge him or something. I know you, Chris.
Please, the whatever. Make me a target number 2 alchemy check.
I didn't super succeed, but I succeeded without having to cost us of a spoon.
Okay. Perfect. That's the end of its turn. Everyone went. It does not have any closes because it's disabled them for this round. Top of the round number 3. It is going to use Steam Jar Surge, and it kind of lifts up the horn, like kind of, you know how those trains have like things for snow. It lifts that up. Then you see its mandible underneath, like at the bottom of it, and like underneath the car of this train, and it just goes and munches on Lita, dealing 5 points of damage.
That's all her spoons. More than one of all her spoons.
So
Look at that.
you're still up. You just have misfortune on everything you attempt, and when everyone is out, your fighting spirit is destroyed, and you are forced to retreat.
Chris, can I ask a question since it's relevant now?
No, yeah, you can.
How do cozy coins work if you are knocked out? Will it just make it a normal roll?
Yeah, so misfortune and cozy coins grants fortune, misfortune and fortune canceled out.
Cancel. Okay, that's what I thought, but it was relevant and I wanted to ask.
1 plus -1 is 0.
Yeah.
Now you guys are up. What would you guys like to do?
Cool. Leda looks fucked up.
I'm checking something, so do the thing.
How long does Hex last? Remind me.
I basically,
One round.
yeah,
It was Hex one.
I do a rolling round, but it's 1 round. The rules as written.
Cool. So might do Vine Whip with Hex then.
So it will be gone now.
Yeah, so like cuz like that's my line of thinking, like I know it stacks, but I was like, oh, if this Hex that Spoons did is gone, then I might as well do it. So remind me how rolling with misfortune works, if you will.
So you make a roll like normal. Take all of the dice that succeed. Re-roll those.
Radical, cool,
Radical.
spicy.
Yeah, no, it really helps. It really it is the exact opposite of rolling with a
This
cozy
feels
coin.
like cosmic punishment for the other day when I was like, oh, I actually really like failing in TTRPGs. I think it's a lot more interesting.
It 100% is.
So yeah, I think Leda gets fucking bodied by this fucking train, and just like, I think she like just gets fucking slammed into, and just kind of like pulls herself up, like probably like coughs up a little bit of blood, and then just heavy breathing, just like fucking murderous intent in her eyes, just like makes this like webbing out of whip. It's like pitch black fucking webbing, and just like goes and like slashes at this thing, and we'll see if it does fucking anything.
Come on.
What was the target number?
Target number, this is gonna be alchemy. Target number is going to are you vine whipping?
Yeah.
Target number is going to be 4.
Cool. What have succeeded on that if I didn't have to re-roll things? I might have.
Fail,
6,
fail.
5, 4, 3. But, come on. Target number 4?
Yeah.
Okay. 4, 4, 3, 3. So,
And unfortunately, you do not have spoons
nope.
to spend.
so yeah, she goes for, like, the fucking move, and I think, like... I think the webbing still, like, hits, but it just instantly snaps when it makes contact.
It's a tough little train over there.
Yeah.
Who would like to go next?
I could go next.
Okay.
Chris, I re-rolled my recharge. I got a 6, so I am going to now use my Hex Strike again.
Good for you, buddy. So this is going to be, you get to target resist, so it's going to be a 3.
Again, just a normal success. I cannot get a super success. I always roll at least 1-1.
I mean, mathematically, it becomes really hard to get a super success. Like, this is by design.
Mathematically, I rolled a 7 on a 200 roll. All right, Chris?
Yeah, that sounds like you. Mathematically, it's shocking that you succeed at all, honestly.
No, that's Joe.
Honestly, that is really true.
But I succeeded.
Okay. So, you're like, string down, chink! The weapon kind of flies off it, but you still applied the hex.
Hey. Didn't think that would happen. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Nyx or the person who's mysteriously isn't Sage, and there's nothing weird about that.
Sage 1.5.
I'm about to send you a message, Chris. So
I just saw it. I just saw that. That's
no. It's just I'm asking a question. Just wait. I have a thing.
Okay.
I have a thing. If Nyx has something,
Uh,
but this will be quick.
no, you can go first if you want have a thing.
Oh no. Like, please go, because I'm not
Okay.
sure if I can do the thing.
Seeing Leda getting her bricks flipped, shadows start to come out of Nyx, and then he hears a voice that says, "This isn't the time," and the rune that appeared today on his heart glows really bright. And instead of getting mad, Nyx takes a deep breath, closes his spellbook, puts his hand on his rune, casts a basic attack using the enchantment Flower Blossom Bloom. He thinks of the garden, points at it, smiles, and fires a basic attack. Enhanced with Flower Blossom Bloom. And it doesn't even work if it doesn't hit. Hold on, let me roll. 3 6s. Let's go!
Okay, 666.
Let's
All
go!
right.
All right. So Flower Blossom Bloom. It's the purple magic, but it has petals of the fey flowers from the garden Nyx made that hit and explode out, dealing an extra damage to that thing, and then also, can I use a cozy coin to direct the flowers that do the second part of the spell?
I mean, they're going to just heal everyone.
I just don't want to use the healing and give it to Leda.
Well, no, it's going to just heal everyone for one.
So a giant burst of flower petals fall down on each of you, healing you for a spoon.
Whoa.
Incredibly helpful.
And myself.
And that's self-care.
That is self-care. And hey, Leta has one full spoon. Yeah. Hey, I think it's not Sage's turn.
Yeah. Did you get is a lore check
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
for that? Okay,
I'm
okay.
literally writing that down right now.
Okay. So if that's the case, oh wait. I'm trying to see if this person. Oh, okay. So, lore check. Could you add grit to that as well?
I'll say yeah.
Thank you. 5, 5, 4, 1. Okay. I'll use a spoon to make that a success. So if that's okay.
Yes, you can. Doesn't
okay.
say you can't, because I just wrote the rules.
Great. Thank you, Chris. Game
give
developing in real time. Okay, so you're gonna see pick a color, someone. I don't have a preference. This will be
Green.
fun. Green. Ah, that was the last one. That's okay.
Not
you're gonna
green.
See another cloud of green. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Different green.
Different green. This one's like a really relaxing, like beachy green.
Sage green, if you will.
No, I wish. Sage isn't coming back. Well, they might.
Wait, what?
So what? So you
Hello?
see a kind of like seafoam green cloud. And you see a woman, probably like 40 to 45 years old. She's on the shorter side. Kind of wavy, messy red hair. And she's very fucking put together. Like not pantsuit because that doesn't fit like the fantasy coding that we're doing, but like the fantasy equivalent of that like super put together PTA mom in the like you know what I'm saying.
We got you,
You
fam.
guys
Yeah.
get it. And she
Very
stands
fancy
there.
portion.
And she goes, "Oh, well, this is a mess." And she looks over at Leda and she goes, "What are you doing on the floor?" And she snaps, and you now have Halo. So, what did the notes I wrote on this was, pick a friend to heal some spoons. Let me actually figure out how to...
I think that's it.
That's
You're
perfect.
fully healed now, right? That's how it works?
Yeah, you're fully
once
healed.
per
Some
session,
spoons.
an ally is healed status, and these notes are even worse because the handwriting is really bad. And +1 spoons and something each round.
They are healed.
+1 spoon at the end of each round.
Yes.
I take really good notes, guys.
Spoon at the end of each round?
Yep.
Yes, and you're healed of any statuses if you have any.
Incredible.
You get fast healing basically.
Spicy.
And that's gonna be my turn.
I think she says that and like does like the cool healing magic thing, and Leda just kind of awkwardly shuffles off of the floor and like stands back up. Like very in like a like kid like who got in trouble energy, even though she was just gravely injured.
Good, you're a mess. I'm sorry. No, I'm so sorry. That was not me speaking. I got too far in the character. You're not a mess. You're doing really well. You're doing really well.
You're doing
All
really
of
well.
you.
I have infinite
No,
fucking questions.
No. That's my turn.
Okay, I believe everyone has gone.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning of the round, the rail crawler will the hides, the exoskeleton starts to crack, and it sheds its exoskeleton. There's gonna be some things that happen, but first, let's see,
My favorite part of TTRPG is when some things happen.
I know.
When things and stuff happen.
When you roll dice and then things happen.
I think what it's going to do is it's going to just use its it's going to use Skyline Skewer, and it's going to skewer Not Sage for 4 damage, and then but it is also going to take some damage itself as recoil.
I'm glad all the damage I'm doing to this thing isn't aggroing it to me.
Okay.
And
There's
then
there's crazier shit happening, and it's like, what?
and then it gets to move up 2 spaces.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was happening.
Yep.
I got distracted when I died.
You got better.
Yeah.
I mean, that PTSD's definitely
But
still
it's
there.
funny to say I died.
Who would like to go next?
If there's anything cool I can do other than just continuing to do Vine Whip with this thing.
I'm really badly trying not to, like, give in to the urge to try and charm the train. I'm not
I
going
think you
to.
should charm the fucking train.
No, I'm not going to charm the train.
I tried to
Why
charm a
not?
fish.
Funny.
I tried to charm a fish once. It didn't work very well.
Hey.
We don't know. We don't know what Not Sage can do.
That's true.
You can call her Linda. You can call her Linda.
Oh, that's such a mom name.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is it?
I have theories.
What?
Sorry.
I have
Wow.
theories.
Yeah, just things just kind of started clicking.
I have my own conspiracy board separate from Lada's.
Don't worry about it. She could be someone's mom. She's old. She's fucking old. She's like 40 something.
God. Oh God.
I guess I'll go.
Oh, you're good.
Nyx will step out in front of it. You are going to stop hurting my friends. And Shadow will pass over his eye. And he will take a deep breath, and all of the smoke that was swirling around him will go inside of him, and then come out pitch black, swirling around his hand, up above into a ball, and then into a lance. And he'll look at the train and just say, "Shadow Lance," and throw it.
Okay, target number is going to be... Shit, that changed. Okay, no, that's only changed, that only changes hide. Cool, I think.
He's also hexed, if that matters.
It does.
I will have to use a spoon.
Well, I didn't tell you the target number yet.
Oh, yeah, true.
The target number is actually only 2.
Oh. Okay, well,
because of the hexed.
Okay, so I rolled a 4, a 3, a 3, and a 2. So
the target was 2, 4, 3, 3, 2.
Did I get a super success without rolling above a 5?
That's really awesome.
Yeah, did you roll anything below a 2?
Nope.
Yeah.
So, okay. Sick. Then super success Shadow Lance right into its face.
Hell yeah.
How
Whoa.
many is that total?
That is how much damage?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, Nyx. How do you want to do this?
Seeing my friends get hurt, I start getting a little more angry. So, before I let the spear go, I just say bigger, 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 and I get the Shadow Lance as big as I can get it. And instead of throwing it this time, I almost using the shadow underneath it as a handle, I jump up and slam the lance into the front of the train, going through it and then pinning it into the ground.
And choose, and you destroyed it.
Stupid train.
To paint myself a word picture here, it was still out of its exoskeleton when that happened, right?
Yes.
Amazing. Because I just love the image of like Nick's fucking stabbing this weird giant like bug thing, and then there's also just like an empty train shell, like a couple feet away.
Thanks to Chris, every time I hear Thomas the Tank Engine song, I'm gonna get wet. Is everyone okay?
Define okay.
Alive.
Then, by that definition, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. I'm alive.
Awesome.
How you doing?
I've been better, but we'll be okay. How many spoons do you have, Lena? How okay, you look hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, she's probably like, you said this train fucking just like bit her, right? Basically.
Ran over her and then bit her, yes.
Oh. Yeah. So yeah, she's probably a little bloody.
Can
It's
I
about
walk?
to. Go ahead.
Oh, no,
No,
for
go
it.
ahead. I was just gonna say, it's about to get better, and she snaps. And we're gonna use healing wave. Don't worry about it. And instead of it being a wave, can it just like rain and have
Yeah.
everyone gain a spoon? Yeah, okay. And then I'm gonna change forms back into Sage.
Can I get one more spoon from that halo too?
I was gonna say you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
get fully healed from that halo.
Hell
Out of
yeah.
combat, that's fast healing for you.
Wow.
Love that. Fuck
I didn't know that. That's cool.
That's Halo's thing. That rules.
Sage, you are incredible.
Thank you, but not now. Is the other train car? Are they still in the train car? Like
Yeah.
everyone that was there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can we run?
Right.
Not everyone, but I'm going to run and try and like get people out.
I'm gonna investigate this stupid train monster.
Yeah,
I will also limp along and look at the train monster.
What are you trying to figure out from it?
Nothing. I'm just kicking it.
Shiniest object on it, Chris.
The shiniest object. Damn it, Jen. Let me put. I don't have the image up in front of me. I took it off of OBS.
That I can carry, I should state. To make it even harder for you.
You know that glass eye thingy that was probably very shiny. Are you looking about the shiniest thing or the shiniest potential thing? Because there's a difference.
Potential.
The top of
It's a metaphor. Seeing everyone's shiny potential.
Oh my god.
That is really beautiful. Take a cozy coin.
Thank you.
Top of the smoke stack, covered in smuts. If you like scrub, it's gonna take you a while. I'll probably fucking make you roll for it, but it has some shining potential.
Well, it's been canon that Spoons has used some time of his to clean up trash. So, I have no problem making this roll, Chris.
I know, bud. I know.
What is this roll, Chris?
Well, not right now.
All right. I got excited. Jim, as a person, got excited for shinies.
Dude, can I do some sort of, I'm guessing, lore check thing just to like trying to think if there'd be anything that is of specific interest to Leda on this thing.
Do you want to just roll to have me send you the psychology write-up?
I mean, that's incredibly funny.
I think she's more looking for another cannon.
I'm not. Yeah, listen, I'm not. She still has the last one. She doesn't need another. I did have the thought during this fight. I was like, those walkie-talkie books are so useful, and I'm so glad I made them. But damn, I miss my gun. That thing was rad as hell.
It was red as hell.
Hashtag Cottage Core.
Huh. Actually, a thought. Would I be able to take any of the exoskeleton from this thing and, like, fit it into, like, some sort of armor that any of us could wear?
You could certainly try. It's also gonna...
Oh, yeah.
It's not gonna be trivial to carry the even part of the
Not the whole thing. If I can, like, get, like, just, like,
Yeah.
even, like, break some off of it. Because I'd have to do that to make it into something that one of us could wear anyway.
Also, most of you are pretty small, I think.
Yeah, so, like, I'd have to break
Right.
shit for it anyway.
Like, and like you would honestly need like a few feet of it to make something. So yeah. I won't make you roll for it. You can just say you got that.
Hell yeah, see, Aleda's gonna break some chunks off of the shell of this thing and, like, for future reference.
So Sage, you open the door to get everyone off the train.
Yeah, but like one person in particular. Sage is a nice person, and mostly a good person.
One person in particular.
Well,
Yeah.
so the other person is also very polite. Everyone comes off the train, and then the last person, Syra.
Oh my god. Hey, no, I'm not. I like how all of this started with essentially Chris being like, so Syra texts you essentially like a you up text. That's really funny to me.
I don't think they knew that. I also
Yeah,
mostly did.
God,
I also mostly did that for the lols because I thought it was really fucking funny.
I was like, yeah.
Maybe not
are
in
you
character.
okay?
I am. You were. I did not know you were capable of shape-shifting magic. You were incredible.
Thank you. I didn't know I was capable of it either. A lot's happened since you've been gone.
Well, I appreciate it. May I give my savior a kiss?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
she I imagine her as like a tallish woman, so she like.
She can pick me up. What?
So she bends down and kisses you. Leans down and kisses you.
Sage is gonna stand on their tippy toes to reach. Just for flavor.
Excellent. I am sorry to drag. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is related to the monsters uprising thing, but I thank you. I am glad you were here to save me and everyone else.
I kind of cup her face. Well, I like reach to kind of try and cup her face. I grab on like the collar of her shirt and bring it down a little bit so I can grab her face.
Wow. Okay.
You have nothing to be sorry for. Okay? And then immediately upon realizing what they're doing, Sage kind of like, it's like, because we were on our way anyway. To the train station, because I don't know if you know this, but me and my friends enjoy watching trains race each other. And I kind of say this like, right, Spoons? We came to watch. We came to scope out all of the good trains for the for the train race,
Yeah,
and so
the
it's
train
really
race. I usually bet on Raptors, but I wanted to see if there was a compatible train that could beat my victorious. I forgot his name.
Hearing all of this,
thank you, Spoons.
Nix
Thank
will
you.
stop kicking the train for a second, turn around and go, and continue kicking.
Needless to say, we're not going to bet on that train over there because that train is now dead. But that's okay, because I'm just glad that everyone's safe. And Sage's nose is bleeding now. Just like a little.
Not now.
She'll take like a little handkerchief or cloth something and like goes down and like dab and like wipe the blood away.
Okay. Chris is rizzing me up. This is
kidding.
No. No. Sage kind of just gonna. Thank you. That's really nice of you.
I think you're very nice. I would like to return the favor.
I think you're really nice. I'm gonna take the now bloody tissue and I'm gonna kind of hug it like this and give it like a little it's my own blood, it's fine. I go, thank you. I'm just gonna kind of, here you go.
She takes it back.
In an attempt to save the
No, please
in an attempt to save Sage from this moment, Leda, just having gotten her stuff from the thing, is just like, it's Syra, right? I feel so bad. I never know her fucking
It's
name.
Syra.
Yeah, you
Leda,
got it.
Leda knows her fucking name, but I am for some reason terrible at remembering it. But like with their stuff, Leda's be like, "Hi, Syra. I'm glad the book got to you in time."
Hello, leader of the creepy lab.
Sarah!
Hello, Nix. Looking back later, is this a invention of yours?
Yes, it is.
It is quite ingenious. You are quite intelligent.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just glad that I managed to get it to you in time. I had been hoping to have them finished before you left the cottage, but I guess things still managed to work out.
That they did. Come, I feel like you need to get yourselves bandaged up and cleaned up a bit. In addition to being bloodied, you are also all we're by a steam engine. You're a bit covered in mud soot.
Oh, Spoons is darker than he's ever been.
More importantly, his shiny things are a bit dirty.
He's a little sad now. That
I feel bad doing that to him, but like that's real.
No, it's valid. It's
valid, but I still I'm hurting my man Spoons, like my boy.
And he also has 2 spoons, so he's kind of hobbling around, just like all defeated, all covered in soot.
Did I do that much damage to you?
I have 3 spoons, and if I would only have 1 if they didn't heal me.
Can I cast Halo on you? I have another one. Do you would you like it? Can I do that?
Yeah, I mean, cause that's a different usage on the different character sheets, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Here, please. Get better. Sorry, I
Oh, don't apologize.
Was distracted.
And I was too. Look at that shiny thing I got. Well, soon to be shiny.
Wow. Yeah. I like the potential on it.
See, you get it.
I get it. Yeah. So yeah, now Spoons is not dying.
And Sage, I should also thank you for the assistance from someone who was there in that fight.
Oh, that was Linda.
Well, you can thank Linda on my behalf.
Okay.
Who's Linda?
I'm glad you're feeling better. Who's
Look-
Linda?
Yeah.
That was
looking
who
at
was
you.
here.
Looking
Where?
at you
Wait,
with
what?
deep intensity. All
What do you
6
mean?
eyes.
Oh, my back was turned. I was looking at the eye of the beetle thing. Who's Linda?
I give the train one more hard kick and just go. Linda was the person who helped us, and we are very, 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 very grateful.
Where'd Linda go?
You died.
What?
Metaphor. Maybe we should present that from a metaphorical angle.
I don't plan on Linda joining us anytime soon, ever again.
Do we
So,
have to have a funeral service for Linda?
oh, she's fine.
But you said she was dead!
She's fine.
How could you be dead and fine at the same time?
Be Linda. And I just kind of start walking.
Yeah, again, I think Spoons, it might be helpful to think about that from a more metaphorical angle.
I'm sorry, I struggle with the metaphors.
I
or
also
similes.
do, but
Oh, go ahead.
I
I'm
was
just gonna yell from my head, like, I'm making cookies. I'm
Woo!
making cookies when I get
Awesome.
back.
You can't bake every time that weird things happen, and then that's the solution to the problem.
Oh, yes, I can. Oh, yes, I can.
I mean, you should.
That's just
but
the
it's-
watch me.
You shouldn't. But I am grateful. I'm gonna.
Syra
give
loves my
cookies.
cookies.
I do.
does Nix.
They are rather exquisite.
So
Thank
Lada's
you,
not gonna
thank
keep
you.
pressing the issue, but she'll start walking along as well. And
I'm gonna whisper to Leda, is this going on the pinboard?
it's going on the pinboard.
Okay, I gotta see where you put that one if that's cool. Because I have
It's
my own
like-
pinboard too.
You didn't tell me you had a pinboard. Is the pinboard?
It's not physical yet. It's not physical. It's in my brain. I'm gonna put it physical in my room. I'm inspired and very curious about Elizabeth. She's number 1 on my pinboard.
I am beginning to think that our excursion has just made me a bad influence on you.
I don't think so. But
Well, you know what? We'll put a pin in it.
I was gonna say that if you weren't.
Yeah.
Put a pin in it? Like, putting a pin in the board? Of
Yeah.
You have a pinboard too?
This was fully out of character. That was
Oh.
my bad. That was so my fault.
That was in character, my bad.
My bad.
Really just walk along and just like, again, she's respecting Sage's privacy and lack of interest in talking about these things.
You
But
can
she
ask.
has theories.
You can ask whenever you want.
Will Sage answer?
That's a good question. Tune in next week. I don't know. Like,
Why postpone till next week when we could find out this week? This ain't Dragon Ball Z.
we're going back to the cottage. We're going back to the cottage.
I'll race someone there, and I'll teleport using Nyx's magic casting focus that he made.
Sage, Bella, this is something that I've been forgetting to do with these rules. I think you
Yeah.
and Syra had a pretty good scene right there. Make a target number 4 charm check to at the end of every scene you gain some some affinity points, affection points based off of how you roll.
I didn't do very well. I got a 6 and 2 2s.
Do you want to spin the spoon? You want to spin the spoon here?
I wanna spin the spoon. I'm
Chris
doing
wants you to
okay on
spend the
health.
spoon.
Okay. Well, you still gain up a affinity an affection point.
Cool.
Mm.
Thank you.
And then back at the cottage, what is a point of order?
I do, just because I think it is very funny, want to point out that Spoons teleported us all to the train thing and then just teleported himself back home, so the rest of us just have to walk home.
That's because it's a race.
You,
Tou-
but
touche,
you said
my
against
dude.
someone. Who's the someone?
The what?
Whoever takes the challenge.
Oh, okay, never mind. I had such a bad brain fart. Don't worry about
So,
it.
so
Valid.
does Spoons think she's win, or does Spoon lose because no one competed?
Spoons will probably get distracted, forget that he raced, and is actually building a pinboard right now in his room.
Mm.
I was about to ask, what are you doing when everyone returns?
A pinboard. It goes Elizabeth, maybe Susan, question mark, more suspicious than I realized. And then what was the one I was editing? Oh yeah, Linda. Question mark.
Just a pinboard full of mom names.
You forgot.
Is that the episode title for today?
I love it.
Someone write it down so we'll remember.
Oh my
put it in
lord!
the
Pinboard
thing.
full of mom names.
That's
Perfect.
a good band name too.
Right?
No, that's an
Guys-
EP title.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, I have some things to discuss, but first I assume you will want to that you will want to get maybe cleaned up a bit so you can focus. We have some things to discuss.
As soon as we get in, Nyx is taking his shirt off. I'm gonna go take a shower. I have train dust, train smoke, suit everywhere, mainly because I got ran over, and I walk upstairs to take a shower.
Lena just eyes on the ground, very intently looking at the floor.
Hey, Chris.
Yes.
This is kind of a silly question.
I love silliness.
Would Sage have a ton of soot on them? Because
Do you? I'll let you choose. I will let you choose.
Oh, goody. No, I would have some, just not as much
Yeah,
as if it
yeah.
had been Sage. Yeah. I just had another brain fart on how that fully works.
I mean, it doesn't say. It's kind of up to us. But yeah,
Yeah.
you would. Minimum,
Okay.
you would have a bit. Up to you if you were, if like everything else transfers.
I think in this case, just because it was raining, also,
Yeah.
I'll stick to the less. Yeah. But
See, I think
so, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, do we just like montage through everyone just like mud and train doing?
So, Sage, are you doing that, or are you saying you're not?
No, I'll rinse off in the sink. I'll let
Okay.
everyone else have like the bathroom. How many bathrooms do we have in the cottage?
Excellent question.
I think 2. One upstairs, one down.
Oh.
Okay.
But there might not be
All right.
full. There's not
Full
a full.
bath or half bath?
One full, one
Even
half.
Thank you.
And an extra sink that someone could use in Lata's lab. But it's a
No, yeah, Lena goes and cleans up in one of those chemical wash things that are in like science
Oh,
classrooms.
shit.
oh later. Well, after Nick took off his shirt to go shower, well, Spoons is making his pinboard, and Sage is washing off in the sink. Syra walks over to you.
Yeah, yeah. I
Um,
figured this.
creepy friends. Later.
Hello.
You acted the bashful when your friend.
I have no clue to what you might possibly be referring, and there's absolutely nothing out of the ordinary happening whatsoever at any point ever, really, if you think about it. Because what are behavioral patterns, really?
You said when our friend Nix removed his
It was. I mean, just kind of tired because we just fought a giant bug train thing. I did get very injured, and then was less injured by whatever Sage's weird friend did. Which I have multiple questions and theories about. A leading hypothesis, but again, I'm trying to respect her privacy. But yeah, just a normal amount of looking at the ground.
It seems as normal as was that deflection you just did. As someone who just had the first girlfriend, don't tell Sage I called her that. Oh, I am kind of an expert now.
It's legitimately not a thing that you have to concern yourself with, because I don't.
I just thought we were friends and wanted to discuss it because you seemed rather confused.
I think on that, Lady just kind of exhales a little bit and is like, "That's a word for it." I would also consider us friends. First of all, confusion feels like a good angle to approach it from. Maybe I just it's a complicated situation.
Well, I am sorry if I made you uncomfortable. I merely was observing. You're a scientist, right?
I am.
Okay. I might have an experiment to do myself.
Interesting.
It's fine. Sage, can you help me carry my other bag up to the room?
Did I just hear all of that? Where did this conversation happen?
It's like the other room. She yells it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was doing this maybe like down in Lada's lab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's also possible.
Cool.
At her fucking chemical shower thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I kind of tripped down the last like 2 steps as I'm like right now. Wow, what am I grabbing?
Oh, just just my extra bag.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to sleep? Do you want to stay where, or do you want to stay in my room again?
Yeah, if you would allow that.
Absolutely. And I sprint upstairs to like power clean my room and like try to press the sheets with like a clothing iron, the fantasy clothing iron. And I'm like, okay. And have everything as like nicely set up as I can.
I think before Syra goes up and follows Sage, can I say something else to her?
Yes.
Here, Syra, just before you. First of all, again, I don't worry, you didn't upset me in any way. I just And I appreciate your concern, if that's the word. You're, I know it was nice of you to ask. I just, I guess I'm just sort of trying to figure out. I don't like going into things without a plan. Like I'm a scientist. I like having sort of a point of order before I move forward with anything too drastic, and I am in very uncharted territory at the moment. So I'm just trying to, I guess, gather my bearings a little bit before I do anything that might lead to adverse results.
I understand. Well, if you need a peer review of your plan, you have friends here.
That is very appreciated. Thank you.
I think I used the right terminology.
That was, yeah, yes.
I'm sobbing. Oh my god.
As soon as I'm done with the shower, I'm gonna go get dressed, and then I'm gonna probably head outside.
I will also head outside after the pinboard's up to find Nyx. Are you in the training ground, or?
I'm in the garden.
Hey, Nyx, nice touch.
Oh, thank you. Hey, how's it going, bud?
Good. Love the garden. Think it was a good touch.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it too. I've always liked flowers and vegetation and seeing people smile.
He's gonna sit down on the ground, cross-legged style.
Nyx will sit down next to him and just kind of lean on the grass, looking up.
So how's things with Leda?
Good. It like good? What do you mean?
I'm just asking how it's going. Did she like the garden?
She seemed to really, really like it. Yes, it succeeded in what I was hoping for.
That's good. That's good. You told me about that, and you know me. It's hard for me to keep. I was antsing.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to see how things are going with you two.
Oh, us too.
Oh, was I not obvious? Yes. How are things going?
Oh yeah. They're good. I tend to go with how things feel, and things feel right, but Leda is Nyx kind of takes a deep breath. I don't know why I'm so flustered about this question, but
Spider got your tongue.
He laughs and creates a small little smoke spider at the tip of his finger that kind of dances around. And he goes, "Look, Leda has had, ever since I've known her, been extraordinarily reserved and extraordinarily," and he lets the spider kind of swirl around both me and Spoons. And she's so focused and very matter of fact and incredible and amazing at everything she tries, and I am not that. So I have always gone with just what I feel, and I feel it creates another spider and lets it go to join the other one, and they sort of dance around. I really like Leda, but I don't want to do anything that would upset her or hurt her in this moment. That's what feels right.
And as an outsider looking in, it seems like you're not doing anything wrong. I think she just needs some time to open up a little bit.
Well, that is why creates a third spider, and it merges the other two, and then he kind of bounces it. That is why I'm not pushing anything. And Lee kind of looks at you and goes, "That's why I hope no one else will push anything."
Hey,
If
I learned my lessons. I'm not pushy anymore.
the spider jumps from Nix's hand and lands on your shoulder. I appreciate it.
I just had to check up on a buddy, you know?
I appreciate it. There's definitely something there. I care a lot for her. But that doesn't mean I want to put her in a position that she feels rushed or, that her analytical mind can't be the thing that takes the first step, because she's a scientist after all. And I throw the spider up and it kind of explodes in shadow and then comes back to me.
Ooh.
Well, I had to check on you, you know. You seemed happy. Wanted to make sure everything's going right. If you needed help with anything, you let me know.
Well, between me and you, Spoons, and I've told you some of the stuff that's happened in my past, and I start rubbing my forearm and I say, I've always wondered, will I ever be happy fully? And then I met Leda. The answer's probably yes. And then he gets up and walks inside and goes, I think I smell cookies.
Yeah, you should probably get your cookies.
Oh, 100%. Let's go.
Well, thanks for the talk. I appreciate that. And again, take your time, but, you know, I think it'll work out. You got it.
I'm gonna need a couple of things to happen here.
Yeah.
First off, hey, Nix, would you say your magic is maybe kind of a bit fueled by your emotions a bit?
Yes.
Cool.
Always.
So I'm gonna basically make you make an emotions check, and we're gonna use alchemy for this.
Okay.
And
what
you're
am
gonna-
I rolling at?
You're gonna just tell me the highest dice you roll.
A 6?
Oh, lovely. That means I'm going to need Bella and Cassidy. Can you guys just roll me a dice too? This is just gonna help me decide what's gonna happen first and what's gonna happen second.
I was supposed to be like, no, I'm not rolling any more dice. I'm done.
Actually, don't own any dice. I'm not sure what you're referring to.
I got a 6.
Okay.
It's the little angry cat.
All right. So I'm gonna, and that's Cassidy rolls a 6 as well. Okay.
That would be awesome.
Sage, you are panic. Cleaning your room, magic ironing, folding in the other hand.
Yep.
And then you hear step, step, step. Close in. As Syra, like door close as Syra walks into the room.
Hi. And I immediately start like shoving the things that I was working on like behind my back. Hi. I put your bag here and it's right at the foot of the bed. That has been like expertly pressed. Sage can't do a ton right, but that bed is folded very neatly. And it's like a pretty solidly put together room, all things considered. But like she shoves the stuff she was working on like under the bed. She's like, Hi.
She goes and to grabs like something, a garment from her bag, and then this is a bit uncomfortable for the climate, and she just takes her shirt off in front of you.
Oh. Sure. If you need to be comfortable, and Sage like is trying to look anywhere. Sage looks and then is like, oh my god, and then turns and runs like into a wall and is like, yeah, I
She
just
grabs like your shoulder and spins you around. So first off, thank you. Secondly, did you know Lita has a crush on Nyx? She responded with like similar
What?
energy that you just did when Nyx took his shirt off as well.
what?
Blocking
What?
her. God damn.
Maybe I went a bit too fast. She's gonna give you a kiss and then she'll put her shirt on over you. Not over you, over herself.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Um. 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 So, Sage, I'm Sage. So Leda definitely has a crush on Nyx. I've like, yeah, they'd be really cute or whatever. Bold of you. I'm like, she's so desperately trying to like salvage this situation. She's like, bold of you, and she's gonna like reach up and try to touch like Sarah's nose and boop him. Like, bold of you to assume that I have a crush on you. That's really funny. Just because we've like kissed and kissed again and doesn't mean necessarily I've kissed like a lot of people. Not a lot of people. I didn't like any of the people that I kissed. Hang on. Yeah, I totally have a crush on you. And I've had a crush on you since I've met you. And Sage goes to sit down on the edge of their bed. And if I can be totally honest, I know I don't really wear my emotions on my sleeve all that much. But it's been really hard having a crush on you because you're like perfect, and I know that I play it really, really cool because I'm kind of chill or whatever. But I really like you.
You see
And
her.
I really. Oh, go ahead.
You see her like get beat to red.
I'm sorry if you don't feel the same way. I'm gonna go make some cookies. I think I said I was gonna go make some cookies.
She grabs you with sand.
Okay.
I've never had a girlfriend or boyfriend or anything like this before, but I really like you. I'm not really sure how to do any of this, but I want to keep liking you.
I want to keep liking you too. I'd be okay if we liked each other for a while, actually.
Okay, I would like that a lot. Yeah, I kind of begged a lot to get sent back on this mission because I could spend like a few more weeks with you.
Yeah, you're always welcome here. I always want you here. Well, not always. You don't have to. I'm not like making you stay in my room. The door's unlocked. Unless you locked it.
You'll
But
see
don't leave.
you'll see a Santan go and locks the door.
Okay.
What was that?
Well, the door's locked now.
I was trying to be coy, maybe? I'm not sure.
You're so fucking coy. You.
Is that,
Sorry.
Is that a good thing? I really have no idea how to do any of this.
You're doing a really good job. You're doing a better job than I am.
I know, I really admire your vulnerability and openness. I don't think I would be able to open up to you if you didn't start it.
Well, it's taken a while, to be this vulnerable, but, you were worth waiting for.
She blushes
I'm happy
again.
it was with you.
She leans down, gives you a kiss. And says, I think we promised some cookies before, and then, so we should get on that.
You want to help?
I would love to.
And she
yeah.
grabs her hand and brings you downstairs.
She was going to also grab your hand and bring you downstairs.
God.
Like, see? Oh my god, girl!
Oh my god, girl!
What if we both grabbed each other's hands and went downstairs and we were both girls?
Yeah. That was really slay. I love that.
Very
As Nyx went inside while that was happening and saw that there were no cookies that had been made, I go, damn.
You'll get your cookies.
I go and grab
They're busy being gay.
I go into the little cabinet that I know Sage keeps some extra, grab a couple. I see you, Sage. And then I go out and head to my training ground.
So speaking of girlfriends, but not like that. Later, you're in the lab. You rolled a 3.
I did indeed. Also, can I just say, that whole scene with the two of you was fantastic. But in the back of my head, I was also just like, damn, fuck Lada's drag. That everyone in the fucking house knows that she has a crush on Nyx.
The second you, Cassidy, were physically acting out, I saw, without you even saying, I saw that later body language of, you were not getting away with that.
No.
In Spoon's defense, it's more on Nyx's side more than Lada's side. I think Spoon's realizes it on Nyx and not as much as Lada's side.
It's so funny.
Fair enough.
So, later, you're working in the lab?
Uh-huh. What are you gonna do to my lab, Chris?
And then all of a sudden, poof! Hey, girlfriend! We got some shit
I
to...
knew it.
Yeah.
I said that. Leda did not.
And some teleporting onto one of your tables, probably pushing some things off, is Kayla, and she's like kicking her legs. Ow, I actually hit my fucking chair.
We love to see it.
I am heading to the training while all this is happening.
Oh, I know.
Yep, you're not here, King.
Nope. Just making that clear.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm presuming you're here for a reason.
I'm just really interested in science about whatever you're doing.
I mean, this is still this is still very much a form of magic. Like, this is kind of still in your wheelhouse.
But, like, it's, like, not the fun magic.
I would argue it's incredibly fun.
Like, if you, like, take, like... Do you have chemicals in your lab, I assume?
Yes, many.
So if you, like, take, like, 5 of those chemicals and put them with, like, 3 of your chemicals, you would know, like, exactly what would happen every time.
That's the whole objective, yeah.
Where is the fun of that?
Knowing how things work and successfully managing to figure out what you need to do to get the exact results that you want.
But, like, why?
Why are you asking me? Why are you here? You don't like me.
I never said I don't like you.
You have heavily implied that you don't like me.
That would be so rude of me.
Yes.
I am a delight.
We're mutually a little bit rude to each other. I thought that was our dynamic.
Exactly, that doesn't mean I dislike you.
You know what? Touche.
If I didn't like you, you would know. But you actually
Good.
probably wouldn't because you'd be like a newt.
God, you sound like my older sister.
Oh, lots to unpack there.
And we're not gonna do any of it. Why are you here?
Interesting. You seem to be very into not doing things.
I do several things. I do the things that you just called very boring.
Yeah, the
I just
boring...
bought a train today. That's a thing.
No, that was really fucking funny. I especially like the parts where you got ran over by it.
Nick! Your weird patron is in my lab!
I think he's gone.
Okay, that would make sense.
Is everything all right? Are we gonna attack the patron?
Please don't. For now, no.
Tell her we're
Okay.
making cookies. Or
Sage is
them,
upstairs
or...
making cookies.
Let
Yeah,
me
you
know
can
if you
do
need
that.
anything.
You know, here, wait, Lada's gonna fucking pull out her book and go to write to Nyx that his fucking patron's here. She's gonna do that unless Kaylor says something.
Oh. Make me a lore check. Target number 6.
And fun times.
Damn.
I want to say, because Leda is very irritated that I cast the player. I'm having the time of my life right now. Target number 6, you say?
Yeah.
655. I will use a spoon.
No fun. You spoiled what I was trying to do.
Were you trying to mess with what I was writing to Nyx?
I was going to swap you with your cat for a few minutes so you wouldn't be able to write to Nyx.
Interesting.
It would have really actually helped you in the future. Gave you a heads up. Oh well.
That is actually an incredibly interesting proposition, but I'm also irritated right now, so I don't feel like negotiating with you.
Well, I'm just here because I'm saying you need to, you have to be nice to my Nyx.
I'm incredibly nice. To him specifically.
Nyx,
If not other people.
Nyx is a wonderful, sensitive little boy.
True, but
Leda does laugh at that. I'm aware. Yeah.
And
we keep just repeating and back and forth to each other. What's happening?
I was curious who would break first. It was you.
Okay. Was that the entire mission objective here? Was just to tell me to be nice to a person that I'm already predisposed to be nice to?
When you say it like that, you make me sound like a bitch.
A deafening silence rings out in the lab.
Oh.
I feel like I have another running theory on why you are here.
Okay, Miss Marty Pants.
And you don't have to worry about it.
Why don't I have to worry about it?
Because I think... Do you not have to worry about it? Because I know that you and Nyx are very close, and I know that his interpersonal affairs are probably very important to you as well, but mine are not. So it's not anything you have to be concerned about. I know, okay? I know. I know how he feels, and I know how I feel, and that is fundamentally deeply frightening to me. And eventually...
And that's a problem with science over fey magic. Fey magic is all about those feelings.
And you know something? You know something, Kaylor? Eventually, Nyx is gonna realize that, and he's gonna get over it. And that's why you don't have to worry about it.
Well, I can hope, but who knows? Well, bye, bestie. There's going to be a poof, and she's going to leave you a cake. And then, do you have like a notebook open?
I mean, always.
Okay. And that's that scene.
Incredible. Lada's
Kristen,
gonna put that cake in some sort of fucking hazardous material containment unit because it's food from the Fae and she doesn't trust it.
Wise.
Did
Who?
Did I hear the poof in the common area?
How? Yes.
You don't hear that, there's like a beat, and then you just hear Leda like scream.
Leda, are you alright? Do you need company?
I'm doing fine.
You want to lick the spoon?
Not really, but I appreciate the offer.
Okay.
Do you need a pinboard update?
You know what? Just give me like 10 minutes.
You got it.
How mean should I be?
Oh, please be mean.
Enough.
Who's it
Please be
to?
mean.
To later.
Please.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, can you pull up,
The cat says be very mean.
okay, pull up, your cat
So
stats,
mean.
please.
Oh, fucking
I knew it was gonna happen.
motherfucker.
Uh.
I thought you were gonna say mean shit to me in Lada's notebook, motherfucker.
I would never do that.
Porque no los dos.
I'm in hell, actually. This is what happened. This is the when I die, I will relive this scenario.
So, how does your cat try to get that cake?
Interesting.
Oh,
How does Ophelia try to get that? Absolute little shit. Let me pull up her stats. Hang on.
I think it's 2 across the boards, but I don't.
5, 2, 2, 2,
Board.
2.
It is indeed. I feel like no.
Oh, you can't be mean anymore. Cats were involved, Chris. You gotta push the brakes.
I mean, the
You
cat's
gotta
the one.
stop.
The cat's the one that being got it to mischief.
As this, I brought this on myself when I was like, you know what? Late is a cat person. A cat spider, I guess. But I think Ophelia probably sees Leda going to like seal this thing up in something, and she'll like sort of like bump into like something else in the lab to like go and knock it over as like a distraction, and then when she does that and Leda's like, Ophelia, not right now, please, and like goes to like get whatever it is, she'll like zoom over and just like while Leda's back is turned and just like pounce.
Okay. Honestly, it doesn't matter which stat it is. I like charm or muscle there. But what should that target number be? I'm gonna let the class decide.
I'm guessing Leda's not part of the class right now. Vote now on your phones, everybody.
I was thinking maybe a 3 or a 4, but like, what does everyone think?
5.
I was gonna say 5 too. We don't need the cat being like cursed or possessed or Feywild nonsense.
Wait, do they want to succeed or not want to succeed?
Oh yeah, what are we doing? What's happening?
It's up to
You
you.
said the
It's
target number.
You're setting a target number for if the cat succeed at getting the cake.
Oh
I see.
no!
Let's go. So this target number would be for Leda to stop the cat.
No, they would be for the cat.
I think
Oh.
I'm rolling for Ophelia.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
presume, for her stats.
Then with Leda already being irritated and kind of looking at the cake, probably 5.
Okay. So this should be hard for Ophelia to get to.
I mean, Leda is directly next to it, even if she is somewhat distracted.
And she is not unfamiliar of her cat's tendencies.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, I changed my
know.
answer to 2.
I know this girl.
Okay, so make target number 5 for Ophelia to get the cake. And I'll let you choose. I'll let you, Cassidy, choose if she spins the spoons or not. If
That's funny. I have a running theory on what this is going to be, but we'll see how I roll.
I have no
I
idea
do
what's
not use
happening
the
right
phrase
now.
running theory that much in my day-to-day life, but just when I fucking am playing Leda.
The scientist just comes out.
Yeah, I was not a fucking STEM kid by any stretch of the imagination. She just Ophelia super fails that.
Okay, so later you see Ophelia go for the cake, and you're like, denied.
Fucking web up her paws, like not today and not right now. I think Leda's like a little bit choked up from the conversation she had with Caitlin. She's like, not right now. This is dire. It's been a day.
Okay.
Get hit by a train physically and emotionally. Today's been a day. If I look at Ophelia and I'm like, when I'm done running tests on this, if I decide that it's normal, you can have some, but it is almost certainly not.
Meow.
You can have some of whatever Sage is making.
Meow.
Maybe with that.
And then she's gonna hop up on your shoulder and pay for her.
Yeah. You too.
Also, check your Discord messages.
Oh, I fucking saw it, Chris.
Oh, okay, good. I mean, saw what? I didn't send you
Oh,
anything.
I fucking saw it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. So what's somebody else doing?
Chilling. Enjoying not being traumatized by Chris and waiting for it to happen.
You know that scene in
Oh.
Kronk's New Groove when they're making the raisin bread? That's kind of what I picture is happening in the kitchen right now.
Incredible. I love
And
it.
I am just at my training area,
Completely unaware
completely unaware of anything
of your
going on.
fucking Fae mom coming in and
Hey, mommy.
Being a fucking nightmare, apparently.
That's
Yeah,
what you
just
get with Fae
leave it
patrons and
on-
Chris.
keep that insecurities.
Valid.
Oh yeah, I know he has feelings for me, but I'm also just patiently anticipating the day when he wakes up and realizes that I am not worth his efforts.
That's the saddest thing, and I hope there is such a thing as
Oh my
fantasy
God.
therapy.
No, that's what Leda was implying.
Yeah.
With the
Oh,
eventually Nick's gonna realize that.
I got it. I really hope this
Hit
therapy.
She's just like, eventually he's gonna wake up one day and realize this was all a terrible mistake.
That's like the reverse of any Taylor Swift song. That's like really upsetting.
God, listen, in her full, if we go through her full discography, there's got to be something that's in that
This
lane.
is true. This is
Taylor
true.
Swift goes goth.
My immediate thought is Wildest Dreams, but I'm sure I could think
Yeah.
of something else.
Still, the percentage. The percentage.
The statistical average. The Swiftistical average.
So I've been trying to make a knocking sound that would get picked up by my mic.
I saw.
Uh,
It was.
Yeah.
That's what that was, but I wasn't sure if you were just like excited about Taylor Swift.
There was one time I got to the perfect timing.
Oh,
Ooh.
Damn it, yeah. It doesn't
Yeah,
want-
no, it's really hard.
God, fuck Discord and their like really solid ability to get rid of background noise.
I actually have a separate rant, but we are not doing that on stream.
it's after stream.
Wow, I can't even knock on the actual fucking
Insert
Knock.
knocking sound effect.
knock, motherfuckers.
Hold on, I actually have
And
one.
that's the sound it makes.
That's also going in quotes. Hang on. Wait a minute.
What door is getting knocked on, my dude?
Yeah,
The front door.
Well, I guess that makes sense actually.
it could have been me knocking on the lamb. It's a valid question. Maybe I
Just
lost
Chris
control of my
narrating
character.
your character.
I guess I'll get that.
Lada's downstairs.
Yeah, could you my hands are full of baking supplies.
You hear? I bet they are, and kind of walk, not realizing what he said, but like, innocent spoons. Opens the door.
There's a strawberry man in front of you.
Oh, that was Jim, not spoons.
I was about to say, be nice to that sweet little postman.
Hello, is it the same one?
Honestly, you haven't been around enough strawberry people to
I
know.
also don't think I saw the strawberry person.
Oh, so you have no fucking idea.
Can I help you?
Hello, I'm looking for Mr. Shushboons.
I am a Mr. Shushboons. How can I help you today?
Hands you a envelope.
Thank you. Does it say like messenger service on like his?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate this delivery. What does it say on the envelope, Chris?
Like what part?
Just on the like the address. Is there like a return address? Yeah, I'm gonna make you answer hard questions, Chris.
Sapphire.
Okay. All right. Chris, my town is called Crow's Town. If you needed that, I was seeing if you remembered. You did not. I'm ashamed.
Well, That's not the interesting part of the
I know, but it should be.
Hi, here's my character. Here's my human character. He's from Man City, USA.
Did you know that's where Sage is from? What the fuck?
There actually is a Man City in the UK.
That's
Really?
why I specified USA as a joke. And isn't that like short for Manchester? Or is it just Man City?
I don't know. It's a soccer team. That's all I know.
No, yeah, that's
Man-
short for Manchester.
yeah, that's Manchester, which is not
I
as
don't know
funny
shit
as
about
Man
geography.
City.
No, yeah. That's
I-
my
I-
dad
I
is
know.
very into Premier League soccer. I know Man City.
I mean, sure, John Green is very into Premier League soccer, so I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The Wimbledon.
Wimbledon somethings.
Yeah, the Wimbledon something. My dad's very into Premier
Thank
League
you.
soccer, and I've watched 1.5 seasons of Ted Lasso.
It's on the list. So yeah, there's it's from Sapphire.
I teleport to my room.
Okay.
I open it.
Did Chris think he would get this far?
No.
Here's a letter for you. What does it say? That's between you and
Oh,
Sapphire.
no.
no, it so you open it up. It says only a few lines. Hey, it's been a
Hey.
while, comma. I'm gonna be nearby in like a week from when you get this. Wouldn't it be against picking things up where we left them off? And then and then it sounds your shiny Sapphire.
Everyone
Hey.
who's in the comment area hears, "She remembers me!"
How is that the
Yay!
saddest fucking thing I've heard in this episode? I did not mean that to be like a read, but I feel like it was.
It's all good.
That's all the message says.
Short but sweet. Doesn't say where, just let's meet
Yeah. I'll
in
probably.
a week.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
probably says location and specifics, but
Chris was not prepared to get this far.
But Chris was like, just like, and they meet. That's the notes.
Chris, you know it's me. I'm gonna ask questions.
Maybe all crows can teleport, so it's not as big of a deal.
So far, we've encountered 3 crows. 3 of them have teleported, so...
Also, she has an address, so.
Yeah. Alright, well, I didn't think that far ahead, okay?
Yeah, see, this was all planned.
I call bullshit.
I dare you.
I'll put...
Alright, I did.
Good plan.
You might have been right, but I'm not gonna admit it.
I know I'm right.
Okay, well, so besides Jim being wrong,
Y'all remember like 2 hours ago when we were fighting a train?
Right?
Yeah, now we got hit physically, emotionally, and now we have some mystery.
Yeah, and now we're just deep in the trenches of interpersonal something.
So, later after the cookies are made, Syra will bring everyone into the living room. Okay, does everyone have their plate of cookies, their emotional support cookies?
Can I just say a little thing for flavor?
Yes.
Leda has a notebook with her to take notes on whatever Syra is talking about, and there is notably a page torn out of it.
so we notice a page torn out of it.
It's like, I don't know. I mean, is it anything worth commenting on? Who's to say? But it's just, she has a notebook, and it's like, you can tell that there was a page ripped out.
Honestly, Spoons probably would just think it was your science notebook that you didn't like the idea of. So
Oh yeah, it's not anything. That was more a comment for the camera than it was for the group. There's nothing particularly out of the ordinary about pages being torn out of Lada's notebook. It's just for the kids at home to note.
I will teleport to get Nyx if he's not in here because I assumed he was out of the building when
Yep.
this meeting was called.
I have been gone this entire time.
Hey Nyx, I think Lada needs a hug.
Say we're having a meeting at the house, dude.
Sorry, I'm just kidding. I was just messing with you. It was a meeting, so
What?
I figured I was the
so
fastest.
fucked.
Why? Just time out.
Meeting at the house.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Syra called it the meeting at the house. Yeah,
Sure.
I figured I'd let you know. You could do with that information as you will.
All right, cool. I'll be there.
All right. Poof. Back.
Okay. Nyx gets there. Syra stands up. Okay, everyone has their emotional support cookies.
Just
These
so
are-
cute.
These are emotional support now. I think. Oh.
I was when I returned to the city to report, I was able to do a bit more digging. The one of the men your mayors was with had been arrested. He was a jewel smuggler of a sort. He has been alleged to have stolen 11 other jewels in addition to the one from our city. They are none of them.
Man City.
It's a sand city, bud. None of those have been located, and we can't check on your mayors with for jurisdiction reasons. But we did some research, and they are the 12 gems that house the soul of the Master King.
That is what I thought you'd say when you said there were 11 others missing.
Yeah, that's probably not very good.
I would say no. That's the opposite of good,
Direct
actually.
opposite of. Yep.
I think that goes to the top of a pinboard, kind of opposite of
I
good.
would also move that to the top of the priority list. Then that's very bad.
Do we all just have pinboards and I'm like missing something?
I've had a pinboard. I feel like I'm being perhaps a slightly bad influence on Spoons by motivating him to also start a pinboard.
We all need hobbies.
You know what? That's fair.
Valid.
I don't have a pinboard.
Do you want a
That's
pinboard?
probably
High five.
Probably for the best.
I don't need one. I don't think. I have my priority set.
So
Um,
you said that the smuggler that he was recently arrested, correct?
yeah, yes.
And
By-
there had one. So they have all 12.
That while we assume they do, the smuggler did not have any of the gems on his possession. He did have what looked to be a hit list, and
a hit list.
she takes out
The
like
smuggler or the mayor?
the smuggler.
Okay, sorry.
For
Well,
people or for other potential locations to steal from?
people that they seem to be from around this location, so we assume they were put in by someone here. And she takes out kind of it's like a folded up like it's like a bunch of folded up connected photographs, and like put together by tape with X's through them.
Troubling.
Dude, can we put this on a pinboard? All of this talk about pinboards kind of actually sounds
Do we
exciting now.
recognize any of the names or faces?
Who looks?
I would.
I do.
I'd look.
Think
Yeah.
we all would.
I'm no later. I'm actually later than next. You recognize the woman who lost her memory?
Interesting.
The name on it.
This actually pushes a theory of mine. And Leda actually looks a little bit excited about that.
Will you please enlighten us with your theory?
That woman, and Leda will point to the photograph. Nix and I saw her when we were investigating things at the mayor's house. Quick question, Chris. Does that weird memory-stealing forest have a name?
No.
Fair enough.
Probably like the Forbidden
remembers it.
Forest. The forest of no... The forest of no memories.
No, yeah. Well, it had a name, and then people forgot it. So that woman, Nix and I saw her when we were investigating at the mayor's, and I think it was like, they said she had been like found near that forest a little bit away that is known for having memory altering magical properties. But it was unlike anything that is typically common of the forest, because, you know, people usually go there, it affects their memory, but then like once they're away from the forest for a bit, they're fine. She had, 1, more sizable chunks of her memory missing than usual, 2, they weren't coming back, and 3, I ended up speaking with one of the local doctors that Nix and I had dropped her off to be in the care of, and he said it was less like there was something covering the memories and more like something was cut out. Seeing her, is her face crossed out, Chris,
Yeah.
in the photo?
Yeah.
Seeing this and seeing that it looks like whoever was looking for her found her, I would posit the theory that it's not that forest or anything inside of it that took away her memories. It was a person, and they dropped her at that forest in order to cover their tracks.
Interesting.
Because it looks like whoever was looking for her, and I point at like the crossed out image, found her. And if you need someone to go away, or to in some way be out of the path of whatever plan you're enacting, making someone disappear probably raises a lot more questions than taking away someone's memories and then dropping them at the place that is famous for taking away people's memories.
So our best bet, one of two, is we either figure a way to get her memory back, if that's even possible, or we try to find whoever's swiping those memories, which will lead us to the smuggler.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, Syra, you said that this hit list, it was found on the jewel smuggler when he was arrested?
Yes.
And was he arrested by people from your city? Or...
Yes.
Where did he get arrested if he's a good jewel smuggler? And was he just there? Wrong place, wrong time?
It seems like it. He got overly drunk after going on a big spending spree. He was
Okay, the
bragging
potential
about
too,
it in a fancy bar where a bunch of city officials were.
Why would a known jewel smuggler do that?
Celebrate a big hit.
That seems very dumb.
I
some
don't.
people are remarkably unintelligent.
I was gonna say I don't think all criminals are known for their restraint.
But if this jewel thief can capture these 11 jewels, one from your kingdom, right?
Yes.
That I don't think someone stupid can just do that.
A person's race decision doesn't color their ultimate abilities.
And
Valid.
regardless, I would say this list of people was found on his person. He's currently in custody. He's our best lead.
Is there anyone else on this list, or are they all X'd out?
Is there anyone not X'd out on it?
Spoons.
Yep.
You see.
Wait. Oh, I thought you said I was on the list. My heart
fucking
stopped for a
imagine.
second.
Oh, that would have been so fucking cool if I had that plan.
Shame. I see.
So there's names on some of these.
I think I know what name I'm gonna see.
What name?
Starts with an S or an E.
No.
Alright.
The last name, however,
Okay.
there's underneath the X'd out name is a man who shares the same last name as Susan.
Motherfucker.
Underneath it is the same lady you saw chopping wood.
Leda was also there, so she would also recognize that woman.
Yes.
Interesting.
Leda, this pinboard thing is cool. It's all connected.
It's never fun. This people say you're being paranoid until you're right.
And you've told me that, and I would told you that I would apologize profusely. I am sorry. You are extremely right, and I am sorry for doubting.
Appreciated. All right. So I have a thought, but I need to message Chris really quickly. I'm sorry.
All good.
Wait, they were X'd out?
The husband was.
Okay, that the lady I saw, or what I think you said, the person I saw chopping wood was not X'd out.
Vice versa. The lady was chopped out, the husband was not.
Chris, you're evil. Now I'm putting things together. But spoons wouldn't make that connection.
Talking about secret thing does not make super interesting television, but I have a question.
I love a question. I can't wait to answer it.
What time is it in the day? Or night?
Like 7, maybe 6, 7, maybe a bit before then.
Is it dark?
Yes. I mean, no, it's getting dark. Yes to Cassidy.
Oh, yes to my question?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Interesting. Incredibly interesting.
Interesting.
Leda's not going to point it out, but then again, it would probably... You said there are names?
Not on all of them.
Interesting.
But do you want to swipe it or do you want to leave it? You can make a check to try to, like...
I mean, again, Leda wouldn't point it out, but I'm like, the visual is probably really obvious if anyone notices it. is the problem.
I mean, that's why I'm giving you the chance to swipey swipe. It's not going to be the easiest TN because you're in the Sente.
I think, yeah, would she? Would she?
Was everyone looking at the time?
I mean, that's the thing. Syra pulled it out, and everyone is looking at it, so I
Yeah.
feel like people would notice. So yeah, one of the photos that you all see on there is like a woman, probably a little bit older than Leda, who bears a very strong resemblance to her. And she is not commenting on or acknowledging it.
Spoon's just hyper fixated. He probably didn't even notice that picture.
How close are you and I sitting? Or Leda and Sage sitting, would you say?
I mean, both like. I mean, probably not like super far from each other. I guess we're all just kind of like sitting together in the common area.
Okay. So, I'm gonna try and convey somehow, like, we should talk later. I'm just gonna kind of nod and be like, and hope that you get that message
Spoon's
somehow.
gonna mimic that. Not knowing what's going on.
Interesting. I think Leda will kind of look at you and then like kind of very pointedly just be like not looking at you.
Oh, for God's sake.
You
Out of
don't get to
character.
say don't worry about it.
All
and
right.
then-
What is
We
going
will
on
talk
here?
later. We will talk later.
I'm sensing some tension.
Well,
It's been
It's,
a exciting day, perhaps. So maybe we all need some break and convene in the morning. I would propose that we know of some monsters. Maybe just we start hunting them down until we feel ready to pursue more. Hunting down some of the known monsters that are acting out until we're ready to pursue either this lead or storm the mayor's mansion.
I'm up for that.
if we want to neutralize a few of the threats in the surrounding area before we were to go elsewhere, I think that's a good idea, because my thing that I was going to posit is that perhaps, Syra, we take a little visit over to your city and see if we can maybe have a little conversation with that smuggler who was recently brought into custody. See if there's any sort of leads or direction that he can point us in, or any useful information that he can give us.
I would not be opposed. I think that might be a fantastic way. There is it might take a while for the trains to get repaired, but
That is true.
I think we mentioned that there's the Forest of Memories.
And then you say that, and then Leda's like, I mean, there's also the, blood fiend in the swamp. That's something that's been on the back burner for a bit that should probably have our attention.
That's also true.
In fact, because like I said, I mean, there's the stuff with the forest, but my running current theory is that there's actually nothing more out of the ordinary than usual with the forest. I don't think there's maybe... I feel like the reputation that the forest has might be being used to cover up the tracks of a much more mortal magic user just going after people's memories themselves.
That is very possible.
It's like that is Leda's opinion, and that is the theory she's running off of, but I think there's also like at least Spoons, who has talked to Leda about this forest, might pick up on that. It's just like, Leda just doesn't want to go there.
Speaking of that, when you said that, you notice Spoons isn't in the room anymore.
They're fuck.
No.
Oh no. Leda's gonna pull out her book and be like, Spoons, where are you?
Does it make a sound? Did we establish that?
Yeah,
I think
it
it
makes
like lights up.
It makes a little like light
Oh,
up.
it lights up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me double check the exact rating.
Oh God.
Can you just message me what your original whereabouts you were going? Like, I need specifics. I need specifics.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Also, you just responded with out.
I know, it's so funny.
You just get back as a response. Your one-word response is met with another one-word response. Elaborate.
okay. I'm not doing anything because it's more fun to
Just keep typing.
yeah, way more fun.
Does Spoons fucking respond to Lada's being like, elaborate?
Spoons haven't. We actually haven't gotten there yet, so spoons haven't.
Interesting. Jam, if you went to that fucking forest by yourself, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I will ease your mind. I did not go to the forest by myself.
Thank
Or
fucking
anywhere
God.
near the forest.
As far as he knows, he's already forgotten.
You motherfucker.
Y'all, this is ridiculous.
As far as
This is why Lada
maybe
doesn't
I
want to
did.
go to that fucking forest.
Maybe I did go to the forest and I forgot.
you would have forgotten to use the book if that were the case.
You get the messages at this point.
I get the... Oh. No. Oh, he does.
Yeah.
So I sent the out and I got elaborate.
Bella, how long do we have?
Yes. Like 45
Bella.
minutes.
Okay, good. Okay, we're going late. I have like one of 5 places to end, and this was there's a few. So and that's when it's like stop now. We're gonna blow
No,
past it to
I'm
the next
okay.
one. What do you do, Spoons?
Hold on, I gotta retroactively ask you a question. Before I answer the book.
All right, then. Keep your secrets.
Someone had to say it today.
Fucking...
Once Spoons gets back here, while we're waiting for him, to be clear, I don't believe any of us are powerful enough to take these monsters on by ourselves yet. Or even split up. Gonna be stronger as a group, as a unit, as a whole.
I heavily agree, which is why I'm concerned.
Same.
I agree.
I believe you, but also you said that in the most suspicious way possible.
Sure, I agree. No.
I think upon that, like, if it's been like a second after Leda just wrote like elaborate and Spoons has not responded, she will write, Spoons, I'm serious. Do not do anything dangerous on your own. We are all very worried.
While Chris is typing, you'll get a response. I'm fine. I'm not doing anything stupid. I'm safe.
I feel like I think Leda will read that and then she'll show it to the others. She's like, this is probably supposed to make me feel better, but I'm still very not at ease.
Also, Chris, I have the pre-saved message of I'm in danger. I'm not sending that yet.
Yet?
What are you doing? What are you doing that could perhaps lead to a situation? Oh, I know where you fucking went.
Did Syra see him? Or is that not how it works? With the, like, sand eyeball thingy?
It has to, like, you'll have to send it out.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You could take a while and send it out, yes.
If
I don't know.
I don't.
It would maybe take like a few minutes to catch up if you think you know where Spoons is.
I mean, this would take a little bit of time, so I'm very curious to see if they are right.
Tyra, it's your magic, so I leave it to your discretion.
Yes, I can do that. Where am I sending this? Where are you sending this?
Good question. Well. My theory is I think he went to go visit one of our neighbors. I think he's at Susan's house.
Okay, we will see. And she'll send out to the eye, and it starts moving out. I'm gonna wait a bit for Jim before giving you.
Because at first, because my immediate thought was fucking whoever the fuck Sapphire is, but she said that she would be here like a week from him getting the letter, so I'm like, oh wait, he went to fucking Susan's.
Wait, who's Sapphire?
No, that was me cast the player.
Oh, okay.
Because Leda also doesn't know about Sapphire.
Yeah, I don't think any of us do.
Yeah, Spoons has
Yeah.
not shared that information with the group. It's just I cast the player was like, at first it was like, is he just going off to meet with fucking mystery lady? But no, it's a different mystery lady.
Because this is the first time I've been in the house since I left
Yeah.
after my shower, so I have no fucking clue what's going on.
And nothing of significance happened while you were gone.
Not surprised.
Just an ordinary afternoon.
We've been chilling.
I'm glad.
It's been a good day.
Other than us having to fight a giant train, incredibly uneventful.
Compared to other days we've had, there were highs and lows.
Yeah?
That is a good way to put it.
Yeah.
And you can just Leda's entire body is just exuding tension from the variety of things that have now happened to her today. Just like fingers drumming on the table, just like
Syra will take out her mirror. There he is, and you see Spoons peeping at Susan's house.
God's sake.
Leda pulls out the fucking book and she's like, I know you're at Susan's house.
Bleep.
What are you doing?
You got a message, Spoons.
Looks at the book, looks up, teleports back to the cottage.
You could have told any of us.
Are you serious?
I wanted to make sure she didn't leave.
Then
I'm
you
sorry.
could consult the group on that.
I know, but you guys were in heated, like, not heated. You were in conversation. I didn't want to interrupt, and I let my hyperfixation get the best of me.
I can empathize with that, but you also have to understand how much worse it is to be in the middle of a conversation and look and realize you are gone.
I apologize. I will not do that again without telling someone.
Thank you.
It's not an awful plan to check on what's going on with her, but you have to let somebody know where you are going.
And maybe take like one person with you? Maybe.
That's on me. I had those, and I'll erase the I need help, I'm at Susan's message.
See, because like worst case, if the worst case scenario happens, I would much rather one of us at least be there with you than to get that message and us all be like, oh god, bad things have already started happening and he's alone.
Spoons looks absolutely sad, terrified, scared, and just alone because he knows he fucked up and he feels super bad about it.
I put a hand on Spoon's shoulder. It's okay. We all seem tense. I visibly look confused. We all seem tense. But tonight, there isn't anything we can do about what's happening. We have a good plan. We can start hunting monsters in this area to clear it out. And we can start that tomorrow. And we can
Just thinking
start
of it.
heading toward people on the list. We can start heading toward all of these theories, looking at Leda. And we can save everybody. But we can't do it alone. I get up, grab a plate of cookies, and go, tonight is, I think we've done enough. We've been hit by trains. I put the plate of cookies in front of Leda, grab her shoulder slightly, squeeze, and go, I don't know what's going on, but these help me. And I go, I'm going to go outside and take a walk. Not anywhere in town. Spoons knows where I'm at. I'm just going into the forest for a little
Not that
stretch.
close.
No, not that forest. And like just 15 minutes away. If you need me, hit the book. I'm just going to go stretch. And don't do anything. Don't go anywhere. And then I leave.
Once Nyx is out the door, Leda will stand up and just say, I'm going to be downstairs if anyone needs me, and then just head down to her lab.
Sage.
Mm-hmm.
Syra is gonna pull you up and be like, I think I'm rather tired for the night.
Holy shit.
How are you feeling?
I'm fine. The bed's made. You're welcome to stay as long as you like. And I'll be here if you need anything. I kind of pat the couch with the couch.
I'm going to try to be like you and try this vulnerability openness instead of coy. Would you like to what if we slept in the same room? I could take the floor, or we could share whatever you're comfortable with.
You are not taking the floor.
I'm you. Well, sleeping. I have a sleeping bag.
No. And I grab her hand. I'm like, we can sleep in the same room, and we can, if it's not too much.
Yeah.
We can share a bed.
I think we can take it slowly. We could put.
Sure.
We could put. Well, when we fall asleep, we can put pillows between us.
Chris! Oh my god! Chris! Me? I've read too much fucking fan fiction. The amount of...
I was about to say, if Leda has one of the most, emotionally, exhausting days of her life in a long time, and Sage gets fucking laid...
We weren't gonna. That wasn't. I don't think I have enough points for Sage to get laid.
You do not have enough points for Sage to get laid.
No.
You have it.
That's a mechanic.
No. I know what that wall of pillows means, Chris. I know how we're gonna wake up the next morning. Don't even play that. Don't even try that shit with me. I've been around the block. Okay.
I've been around the archive.
You got it. Anyway, so let me get back into character. That was the most emotional reaction you could have possibly drawn from me.
It was glorious.
Yeah, that sounds good. We could it's like a little fort. Yes.
No, it is like a fort.
Okay. Yeah, that would be nice. And yeah, I think we go upstairs.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Spoons, you doing anything of note?
That typing wasn't out of. That's after stream text.
Okay. Anything of note there, Spoons?
I feel like there should be. Like I'm already in the doghouse, Chris. Come on.
Are you going
You want me to
to?
get?
He's not in trouble. We were just worried about him.
Are you going to double down?
While Jim is a player, would love to. I don't think Spoons is dumb enough.
Are you sure?
Yes, Spoons actually cares about the people in this cottage. All right, I made a character who cares, Chris. But yeah, I actually teleport into the forest. That makes you forget everything. Just kidding.
Hey, that wasn't funny.
I thought
Chris
it was
is
fucking
egging me on.
hilarious.
Chris is
I
egging me
hate
on.
it here. I hate it here.
Nyx does something.
Oh,
Instead of, as he walked outside and everyone kind of disperses, he never actually goes into the forest where he was supposed to go. He stops, stays in the garden for a second, kind of sees until everyone goes up or down, and then turns around, walks back into the house, and goes down into Lena's lap.
As you are walking down, you probably see Leda is like at her board, her little conspiracy board, and she's like added a couple of things to it. And as you're walking down, you just hear her mutter, "God damn it, Magnolia."
I kind of knock on the stair wood.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
hey.
Hello.
I can't. Mind if I come down? And
Sure.
I
don't
come
know
down.
if I'll be the best company at the moment.
That's all right. I don't know that anyone really would be tonight, but I just had a feeling that neither of us should be alone tonight. And I pop a cookie in my mouth. You okay?
I'm so tired.
Me and you both.
And I don't know what I'm doing, and I hate it.
Well, you don't know what you're doing?
Nope. Cause
How horrifying that must be for you.
don't. And she's like starting to smile a little. She's like, "Don't."
If it makes you feel any better, I rarely ever know what I'm doing, except in one instance. I always seem to have an anchor when I'm doing things, and
You are good at not knowing what you're doing, though. You are much better at improvisation
it's true.
than I am.
Okay, well, what are you struggling with?
Well,
2 minds are better than one.
it's multiple things. I mean, there's the sort of general situation that we all have going on, where there's some sort of weird ancient power thing, and someone is trying to bring back.
He takes one step forward, cutting you off. Leda, I know that. What's actually going on?
I mean, that is actually a problem. That is it's on the board.
He looks at your board for the first time. Huh. Yeah. So is a Okay. It is on the board. Well, it's not up there.
Just a few different interpersonal issues.
Interpersonal, he kind of like cocks his head, raises an eyebrow, and smiles. Look, I'm going to be honest, Leda. I've talked about you a lot today. I've talked about you a lot today. I haven't got to talk to you. And judging by how tense you're getting every time I'm around, I have a feeling it was the same way with you.
It's not just See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't want to say the wrong thing right now.
Okay. And he goes, you know what? I get that. God knows I'm fucking scared every time I talk to you. And he sits up.
Looks a little wounded by that.
And he sees and he goes, I'm scared of saying the wrong thing. I'm scared of making you feel uncomfortable. And he kind of leans up on a counter and goes, I really like you, Leda. More than I have, I think, anyone. And not used to this.
Yeah, I had my eyes closed. This is breaking character for a second. I had my eyes closed. Did my mic pick up when Leda said, I know? Okay, good. I like you a lot too. I think you are one of the most remarkable people I have ever met, and I am very not used to being in this position. Both feeling like this, I guess, but also having anyone else feel that way about me is very uncharted waters.
I agree.
And it's very frightening.
I agree. I haven't had many people in my life that would look at me that way, the way you do, let alone actually want me to be around. And when he says you do, he kind of like gestures to all of your eyes.
Again, I don't want to say something wrong.
I keep hearing that. You do know there's nothing you could say that would be wrong. You know how I know that? You know, you said I'm really good at improvising. I've had to be my entire life. I'm really good at, and he kind of shoots out a small little spider, a shadow spider that hits your wall. I'm really good at magic when it comes to my emotions and how I'm feeling at the time. And he creates another one and he spins them. Everything about my life is a storm that swirls around me, and I just try to catch it and grab bits and pieces of it and use what I grab. You're the first thing that never swirled. It's steady, it's there, always. And it has been for quite some time now. And in that, Nyx grabs one of the spiders that's spinning out of control and holds it. Splits it in two, splits it in three, and spins them and goes, and they start creating shadow webs across your ceiling. You're the one constant, and you need to know that if we're going to go starting fighting big monsters and more of these fucking train things. And you aren't one of my emotions. You aren't one of my whims. And he claps his hands together, and the spiders disappear, but the shadow webs linger. You're important to me. Say what you want. It won't be wrong, but it doesn't have to be tonight. Tonight, we just don't have to be alone. And he sits, pops a cookie in his mouth, and leans back. Work. I'll just be here.
I think she like goes to start to say a couple of things and just settles on thank you.
He hops down, goes, reaches out for your hand,
Yeah.
and pulls you in for a hug. It's okay. I get it. I'll be here, right behind you if you need anything, or if you just want. And he creates a small little shadow coin and starts flipping it, and sits back on the counter, and pulls his spellbook out and starts reading, but here, with you.
Yeah, with you. And I think Leda just kind of she takes it in, like just in kind of just the whole scene for a moment. And she thinks about sort of buried at the bottom of a little trash bin that she keeps in her lab, the page of the notebook that she tore it out with the message from Kaylor. And she just sort of quietly goes back to her work. And that's all I got for that scene.
Yep, that's it.
And
Yeah, scene.
The rapid fire in which Jim and I were just texting about everything that happened in that scene.
I was also texting Chris too about me being right about something that has nothing to do with any of this. So my reactions were mostly like my reactions did not fit the scene.
Middle of that scene, I don't think you're gonna notice. Jim was doing like the biggest happy dance. He was like,
Yeah.
I was too focused.
I was in the fucking. I was in Leda's lab.
I realized I did that. I'm like, oh, this is an awkward time to be doing that.
oh, it was so bad.
Just Leda's deepest insecurities on display, and Jim's just like,
I wasn't gonna do this to you, but then you brought up, hey Sage, how do you wake up in the morning?
No, I don't know. Chris, how do I wake up in the morning? Maybe we could just go into like any what's the tag? I haven't been on Archive in like years. It's like
and there was only one bed.
And there was only one bed.
My
just
favorite
scroll to
fucking
the end of
trope.
that fic.
Favorite fucking trope.
Really? Is it your favorite trope? I couldn't tell. Yeah, so the pillows are completely strewn everywhere. And I would say, do I do the funny thing or do I do the fanfiction thing?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Why not both? Okay. Oh god. Then this is gonna be a weird mix, but Jim asked for it, everybody. Sage, the how tall do I have even said that they are? Like 5'2", 5'3", short. Is big spooning. Syra, but it like isn't really working. So like one of her legs is like kind of up there, but not really. And like all of Sage's face is in Syra's hair, and they're just kind of like, but not in like a fade to black way because we don't have enough points, obviously. We've been through this. Yeah, but that is how they wake up, which surprised no one. No
I'm
one is
shocked. I am shocked and shooked.
Yeah, me too. Is that what you were right about, Jim? Is that what the happy dance was?
No,
Okay, I was gonna be like,
no.
Okay.
This is something that Chris has been hinting at for 2 sessions.
And he can't tell
Mm.
him because I basically promised that if he guessed it, I'll tell him, but no one else has the knowledge to get it right.
For sure, but everyone knows I'm right, and they don't know about what.
Yeah.
We'll look back at this in like 2 sessions and be like, oh.
So I guess this is gonna depend on what do you think y'all's like next plan?
I mean, we know where the blood fiend mist is, or the blood mosquito fiend mosquito thing is, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we know where
Wait.
it last was.
Valid.
It hasn't been on a move. You would assume it's still
Oh.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like the swamp is like. I feel like if a giant evil mosquito finds a swamp, it's gonna kind of just set up there.
Yeah.
So it is morning now, and we are all waking up.
Yes.
So Justin and I were also messaging each other.
Well, one second. Cassidy and I are finishing a message.
Yeah, I had a thought. Here, Justin, I have like another thought similar to your thing, but
All right, do that.
okay, yeah. I think I don't know. Like this is just again another little thing for the camera, but I don't know if Leda would have gone to sleep last night, but at some point whenever like Nyx probably I presume dozed off at some point.
Yeah, he would have like fallen asleep against the, like sitting on the cabinet, like kind of against the wall.
And so yeah, in the morning, Leda is still working on something, but like Nyx is like laying asleep, and there's like a very obviously made by Leda blanket on top of him. Just a little something for flavor,
Little flavor.
you know.
Little flavor.
But yeah, Blood Fiend.
Let's
That'll-
address the pinboard.
No, yeah. So yeah, there's the board. There's
So wait, are you guys downstairs talking?
I guess yeah. Is everyone like gets up in the morning and we do stuff, and then do we like regroup down in Leda's lab because that's where the fucking pinboard is?
I'm assuming that Spoons would actually be the first one awake this time.
Wow. Well,
Oh.
does Leda count if she never slept?
Okay, then the second one awake. Touche. You win this argument. Not really argument.
Is Spoons doing something specific?
He'll just wait in the common area for people to wake up because he doesn't want to invade privacy. Slash get, in trouble for going in lab again.
He wouldn't get in trouble.
But I said I will not enter without your permission.
And she appreciates that, but she won't be mad at you. But
Ghost
okay,
does
so yeah,
not know that.
eventually you see just like a very tired looking Leda exit.
Are you alright? You didn't sleep again, did you?
No,
Do you need coffee?
I was busy. Yeah, I'm getting some.
Did you leave me down there?
If you're still asleep, I'm not gonna
Okay.
wake you up.
Fair. Just curious. I definitely would be.
Do
I'm-
you need to sleep? Not sleeping
No.
at all,
No.
especially for fighting monsters.
Oh God. Yeah. Jesus.
It's everything okay? I don't want to pry, but
I had. I just. It felt better to be working on things and being productive.
understandable.
I'm gonna get myself some coffee and then go back downstairs and
Cool.
wait for Nix to wake up. And once he is up, we can figure out a game plan.
Sounds good. If you need anything, I'll be in the common room.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What is a game plan?
Again, are we convening in front of Lada's conspiracy board?
Yes.
Incredible. So yeah, Blood Fiend, Jewel Smuggler. The Blood Fiend is like tangentially connected to the mayor through the fact that it's like through the fact that it's like related to the whole monster plot. There's also the stuff with the woman in the forest, which I am going to say is connected more to. I have disconnected the woman from the forest and reconnected her to the stuff with the Jewel Smuggler because I think that's more connected, and just sort of like points to the various things going on. But if just neutralizing immediate threats is the priority of the day, I say we go for the Blood Fiend.
Question. Oh no, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Chris, did we are we going to level after the session? Because that will dictate what I do next. Real quick.
I'll tell you after the session. No,
Damn it.
you will not.
Okay.
We go 2 episodes without leveling up?
Yeah.
We fought a train! See, this is why we do 2 combats an episode, Chris, because we want to fucking level up.
Chris,
Yes.
please.
All right. Well, that changes a little bit.
Well, let me double check.
If we level up, something awesome. I promise it'll be cool. But if we didn't, then I'm just gonna hop down off of the counter.
If you did the thing that I think you did, I will be very excited.
Let me put in some final numbers into this.
We love
Did you
math.
include the train chimney stack that is a metaphor or simile for people shining bright but may not be shining right now?
Okay, you do barely have enough to get to level 7.
Okay, so as Nyx goes, oh man, oh yeah, the Blood Fiend, and he leans back, falls into the shadow, and reappears next to Leda. Huh.
I fucking knew it.
Well, we should do the Blood Fiend.
You could teleport too?
What?
Leda looks and she's like, listen, happy for you and your achievements. I've been trying to figure out how to do that for like a month.
Oh, shadow stepping? I worked on it all last night.
I've been trying, because Ophelia can kind of do it a little bit, and I've been trying to figure it out for like a month, and I haven't been able to get it.
Well, he grabs your hand. I promise, if we survive the next monster, I will help you work on it.
I will hold you to that.
Alright. So, Blood Fiend.
Blood Fiend.
Blood Fiend.
And that is where we'll end the sessions then. So next week we'll be doing some of us will not be here, so our good man Justin here is gonna be running at least me and Jim, and we'll see who else is available and who else we can rope in to this a little one shot unconnected probably. We'll see. Till then, so something else next week, and then the story picks up in 2 weeks. I can't wait. Adios, y'all. Bye.
Goodbye.